Hello, everyone, and welcome to RazörFist Arcade Live. It is a fine Friday evening, and we's gonna have some funs. We're gonna play some Sleeping Dogs, which is, it's GTA with the eyes taped closed. What? That's not. It's GTA, but it's ripping us off on trade. That's what it is. So that's what we're gonna do, gang. We're gonna play a little old GTA. Old GTA, and it's gonna be hoot and hat. We're not gonna play GTA. We're gonna play Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
Which was supposed to be. What was it supposed to be? It was supposed to be not Mafia. Fucking. True Crime.
True Crime. Yeah, it was supposed to be another True Crime.
Right,
but,
and then something happened. Square Enix fucking happened.
Yeah,
is
Square
what.
Enix,
Is what?
that's the answer.
That's the answer for a lot of things. Sadly. We're going to test this out real quick because it was being a bit of a bitch with capturing the display and whatnot. Also, I apologize. I was trying to play King Diamond Cremation in the fucking intro, and the goddamn album marked both versions of Creation, including the demo that doesn't even have fucking guitars in it, as the same thing. It didn't say, like, demo or it didn't demarcate that in any way, so fuck Metal Blade Records. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and tear the fuck into this. This, by the way, was one of my favorite games of the year that it came out. You can watch. I did a whole review on Sleeping Dogs. So we're going to, at a bare minimum, we didn't subject you to that shitty Yngwie song, Sleeping Dogs, where he sings. So, a fate worse than death. So let's do this, and hopefully it captures. Do please pay attention to whether or not it captures this.
But of course.
So we know. All right.
How y'all motherfuckers doing? And a happy belated Christmas, everyone.
I forgot to set up. Hold on.
Game's a bit loud.
Yeah, I know. Did it? Okay. Are we good?
You're beginning to irritate me.
We're not broadcasting the.
Hold on a second. No, now we are. Okay, so it works. Good shit. Good shit. I just wanted to test that out real quick. So we'll do that in a moment. There we go. Sweet. And we are set. So yeah, let's go ahead and answer some questions before we kick off the shiznit.
Alrighty, if you insist.
Is there there's a delay?
Possibly. I really won't notice until we actually get into the game.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will, and you'll like it. Because you're a dirty whore. What?
This ain't over.
Razor looks like a long-haired Johnny Cage. So I bet Terran looks like either Baraka or a two-armed Goro.
Two-armed Goro. He doesn't look nearly that good in a loincloth. I speak from experience. What?
Does Razor ever play black metal in the car when normies are in with him?
Of course.
Belated Merry Christmas.
Of course. Of course. In fact, I vividly remember for the first year of Japanese that I took in college, because I took 2 years in high school. I was lucky enough to have a high school that offered Japanese. When I took my first year in college, at the end of the semester, instead of having a class, we all drove to a Japanese restaurant and just had dinner, right? That was the last class that we went to for the Japanese class. And so we all kind of carpooled, right, to save gas. So a bunch of fucking normies and weebs pile into my car, and Immortal was in the fucking Immortal. Which one was it? It was fuck. I think Blashirk Mighty Ravendark was blaring. And it was not a good sound system either. So it was like high treble. Oh, it was glorious. What?
Turn you down a little bit, just a little.
Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think it was what is the fucking name of that album? Why am I blanking on that album? The one with the white cover that looks like they took a picture at Walmart. Yeah, he has no idea. Terangel has a low metal quotient.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, they shit themselves. It was pretty great. Continuing on.
N-word says, Spoonie looks like John Travolta, and his brother looks like Adam Sandler. Taryn is so fat and desperate that he could titty fuck himself.
This is why you proofread the questions before you read them out loud.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Does Razor like any blues artist?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I really dig the Shadows. I would go with like that. Gary Moore does some good like straight blues stuff and blues rock stuff. So yeah, I would recommend that kind of stuff. But yeah,
you're gonna pull those pistols and whistle Dixie.
I definitely dig that.
Oh, all right. I'm listening to the fucking levels.
He was having visions of Sugar Plum where they were dancing in his head.
LGBT BLT says, after years of
NCISSVU.
After years of headbanging music, how is your hearing?
Pretty good. I was always a pussy who wore earplugs when I played in my bands. So I didn't, you really don't get too much hearing loss unless you're super close to the stage or you're on the stage. So if you're in a band, kiddies, put in the fucking earplugs, and that way you'll be able to hear.
And did Razor like Eddie Guerrero?
I liked his work. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't like Eddie Guerrero one bit. I never liked him. I liked that he had a character, I guess. I did enjoy that. I thought the feud with him and fucking JBL, where they
Bring me a body bag.
where they turned it into like a referendum on immigration law, I thought that was fucking hilarious. And that was some of the best JBL stuff, where he went down to the border and he looked for illegal immigrants. I mean, that was fucking classic. God. What a great fucking storyline.
She says, I've lived in the Midwest, the South, and the Rockies for all but 3 years of my life, and I've never heard anyone say Happy Holidays. Not even when I lived briefly in Southern California.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
It's mostly like a corporate slogan, no?
Yeah. It's whenever you go shopping somewhere, they'll say Happy Holidays.
Right.
Or like that. FAF says, does Razor like Jimmy Carr and Frankie Boyle?
Frankie Boyle, not so much, but I am a big Jimmy Carr fan. I like Jimmy Carr. He's kind of like a British Dennis Miller a little bit. My favorite, I think one of my favorite Jimmy Carr jokes. It's, I totally have it in a book. 1 in 3 Scottish chicks is morbidly obese, as are the other 2. I fucking love it.
Also, who is the most broken non-boss character in fighting game history? See, if they had said boss character, I would have instantly gone with Rugal.
Oh, shit. No, broken non-boss character. That's tough. I would probably say Ukyo in Samurai Showdown 2. That dying fuck. How do you die of tuberculosis and get and turn into an immortal goddamn demigod? Like, how do you get better at fighting? I don't understand that. He's literally hacking up a lung between fucking sword swipes, and he's the most busted-ass character in that game.
The last.
Ooh, Noob Saibot. Although he was originally a boss.
Yeah. Originally,
he was like a hidden
hidden mini boss.
Right.
Bandit tournaments. The last says, "What are you looking forward to in 2019?"
Video game wise,
I mean, he's pretty generic about it. Maybe not necessarily video games.
I would say Star Citizen, but that's what I'm looking for in 2026.
You're letting me loose?
Did you see the fucking roadmap for that?
No, I didn't get a chance.
They released the goddamn roadmap for Star Citizen. They are expecting the alpha version of just the single-player game of Star Citizen to come out in 2020. The alpha. How do you, $200 million later, they expect the alpha for a single-player game.
For people who don't know, they've burned through the entirety of the $200 million that they raised,
and they're
looking for outside investors.
Oh, they already got them. They already got them. 2 gigantic whales, basically, is what they got.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can do this without shitting the bed.
Evan Rose says, "Thoughts on the game trends like DLC as full-price games, or the games as a service model releases? Troubling for the future?"
It depends on the game. It depends on the game. If it fits the game, I don't have much of a problem with it, you know? My issue really with, for instance, like, if you're carving off a portion of the game that already exists and you're selling it, to me, that is predatory horseshit. Let's get this fucking love step horseshit. Shut up, you. How's that?
Let's find out.
A little better. Alright, there we go. They list your fucking awards on the title screen? How's it sound?
It's still a bit loud.
Alright.
I've written down the master volume.
There is no master volume. Bop, 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 bop. It is literally on 1.
Ivan would like to know, do you like Voivod?
I don't, but wasn't, what was the previous question?
Thoughts on game trends like
Right. I hadn't finished my thought there. It depends on the game. If it's literally a segment of the game that was finished from a complete product, and then they literally just cleaved it off and sold it, that's predatory horseshit. I do think there are ways that an episodic game could work. I talked on my Hitman 2 stream. It doesn't really offend me as much as it offends some other people, although I prefer to play a Hitman game that's already finished. It doesn't offend me as much in Hitman's case when they sell individual missions, only because of the nature of Hitman, because every mission, you literally could sit there for 4 hours fucking around on this level, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost every level's almost a game in and of itself. So, depending on the price, obviously, I don't have a huge issue with certain games being episodic, but it's a case-by-case basis to me. I don't know. And here's the thing. I will say, there is a preponderance of fucking outrage on the subject of, like, loot boxes and episodic gaming and all that banal horse shit that Jim Sterling dedicates his massively unfunny channel to, right? He'll linger on the same fucking thing. He'll make a video on loot boxes on Monday, and then he'll make another video on loot boxes on fucking Friday. And it's like, we get it. Like, loot boxes are bad. How about you talk about Star Citizen? Like, how about you How about you talk about a $200 million game that was teased in 2012 and isn't even going to come out in the same decade it was teased?
Did you happen to tweet out that video that you showed me about the breakdown of all the ships and shit?
Oh, no, yeah, no. I already recorded another Star Citizen rant. I literally have it on my hard drive. I just haven't edited it. But, man, if people talked about that particular scam as much as they talk about loot boxes and as much as they bend over for the Belgian government and beg them to fucking regulate their video games, that won't blow up in your face, by the way, dipshits. That'll end really, really, really well, just like your summer camp sexual experience. But motherfuckers, I just don't get it. I don't get it. How you can ignore one and obsess about the other. I don't get it at all. Continuos.
Very well. Debonair Nerd says, 20 years later.
And now they're doing an Elvis movie.
Not 20 years later. 20 years late, but same thing. 20 years late, but I finished System Shock 2 for the first time. Greatest gaming sequel ever. SS1
Thief
remake
2.
or SS3, whichever is first, I want. Happy New Year.
Sweet, but it's not Thief 2.
I will say I'm really hoping we see something of Warren Spector's System Shock 3 this coming year.
Yeah. A lot of people after Underworld Ascendant, a lot of the Spurgs who are really mad about that, which, by the way, the big update came out, and the game is a lot better. A lot better. That level where we were playing where the chains were glitching and jumping all that chain stuff and the rope physics has been fixed. I don't know if I should stream it again, but it's a lot better. It's still,
Yeah, I gotta jump back in.
it's still jank, but it's definitely improved. I highly recommend, if you played it at launch and thought it was broken, go back and play it again after the update. It was like a 5 gig update.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
It was gargantuan.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people were, after Underworld Ascendant, they were like, oh, they should take this license away from Other Side Entertainment. You shouldn't even be making System Shock 3. And I'm just like, wait a minute. If your argument is that the publisher, 505 Games, pushed Underworld Ascendant out too early to be able to hit the holiday season, which I think is probably likely, then why would you be pissed that Other Side is making System Shock 3 with a completely different publisher? They're not working with 505 Games to make System Shock 3. So if the problem was the publisher, good fucking news, folks. It's a different publisher. Now shut the fuck up.
Let's do some story here.
Yes, sir. Shall we start over? Shall we continue? What do you guys vote for? I mean, I'm not super far into the game.
Yeah, I really don't care either way. So I mean, we'll let you guys decide.
Let's be honest. Does Terangel ever really care?
I mean, it happens sometimes.
Well,
Once in a blue moon. 1 second.
When he chooses the wrong dialogue option in the visual novel and his waifu walks away from him, maybe. I don't know.
While people are deciding
When
here,
they're out of Pocky at Walmart.
Trago says, thoughts on the
Ramune shortage on the East Coast. No, I'm just fucking.
thoughts on the Hitman movies.
I liked the first one. The unrated cut was pretty good. I refuse to watch a Hitman movie with Zachary Quinto in it. That's not happening.
I'm saying continue.
Sweet.
Start over. Egg rolls. Body bag. Body bag.
I love you all.
Yeah, skip the intro.
I love you all. Oh yeah, you better believe he's got the Aviators on.
Nice.
You better believe it.
Can you tell he's been playing this already?
Yeah, a little bit, right? It's a shame I have to have the hipster Converse sneakers, but we'll unlock something else. It's all right.
Yeah, I forget how that works. Are there actually closed shops that you can visit?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And there are preset outfits, such as this fine number right here.
Nice.
A little Bruce Lee action for you. Workout clothes, just in case you want to look like Nico Bellic. Hold on. How do you... Oh, that's how you turn. That's how you turn.
Did you answer this one? Thoughts on the Hitman
And that's Bruce Lee, too. Jesus fucking Christ. CSI. Oh, no. Where's the... I thought I had all the fancy pants outfits. Oh, well. You can... There is a Hitman outfit in this. There is a Adam Jensen
That's right.
outfit in this.
This is released at the time that they were doing that. They did that for Hitman, too, where
Right.
they gave...
Should I go as fucking Bruce Lee? Because who the fuck doesn't want to be Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
Who
That
the
looks
fuck?
really good.
Who the fuck doesn't want to be Bruce Lee? I'm just saying. I can be the Green Hornets driver.
Okay, Tom. Oh, is the hat... Is there the hat?
I don't know. Oh no! In order to this is dumb about this game. In order to equip other accessories, like the preset outfits are preset outfits. You can't add anything to them. They're baked the fuck in.
That's fucked.
But whatever. I'm still gonna be Bruce Goddamn Lee. Whole. With my fucking grandmotherly jog.
Did you answer the thoughts on the Hitman movie?
Yeah.
Okay. John Horn says, well, I turned 30 yesterday. I asked my folks to put me out of my misery, but they were worried about getting a fine from the city. I did, however, get a copy of Bathory the Return.
There we are.
Killer album.
Sweet. You've taken your first step into a larger world.
And John Horn says, help me understand Karen Gellward.
It can't be done. Don't believe there's any good women till you've seen one with maggots in her eyes. What the fuck, controller?
You okay there?
The game loves to spurg out controller-wise. How's the video looking, by the way?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. Just want to make sure there's no fuckiness.
And for those of you not familiar, this game is actually filled with, like, Asian celebrities. Like, everyone is apparently somebody.
Basically, if you were an Asian in a game or a movie, you're in this.
Yeah, you were in this game.
James Hong is in this. James Hong! Chew!
I forget, was this made at a time Mako was still alive?
Mako? No, Mako was long dead by then. He died. The last thing he did was the Ninja Turtles movie in 2007.
He died right in the middle of, I think it was the last season of Avatar. But, that was sad, too.
Yeah, it is sad that Avatar exists.
Asim Justin says, Merry Christmas! Razor and T-Boogie. I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance this Christmas.
Yes, sir!
Any more
Look at all you people driving on the wrong side of the road.
ridiculously ambitious...
This is why we had to come down there, invade, and fix you. What?
Any more ridiculously ambitious historical sim ideas like a conquistador?
That'd be pretty fucking awesome. That'd be pretty fucking awesome. Here's the problem with historical gaming. Assassin's Creed has already fucked up every good idea.
Hold on. Turn down the sound effects. They can't hear us over the fucking motorcycle.
Oh, sorry about that. What? Are you serious? It's
I'm
like
serious,
set
dude.
on 3. Look at that.
It's fucking
Look at those
loud.
volume levels. Look at that shit. All right. Well, we'll turn everything down to nothing.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of like a modern movie where it can't decide if it wants to be really quiet or obnoxiously loud. Why are modern movies like that?
No idea.
Why do they mix movies like that? It's so fucking irritating.
Oh, we could turn it down in the OBS too.
We could, but we didn't. You were saying? There we go.
All right.
Sounds better?
A little bit better. S Serpent 21.
Ah!
Oh my god. Careful.
I would be so dead if you hit any kind of car on a motorcycle at that speed. There would be new and exciting consistencies of human brain on the sidewalk.
Game looks good on PC. See, I only ever played it on.
Oh yeah,
360.
this is the special Fancy Pants Deluxe Finished Edition. So it's got all the HD textures and the high def reach arounds. Sweet. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Get familiar with the controls again.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's been a little while. Ooh, Fight Club! There are Fight Clubs in the game.
Do it.
Only not an overrated film. What? Get down. Get down. Good man.
Yes, Asen, that's a yes on the Conquistador sim.
Well, like I was saying, I think the problem with historical games
Too bad
is...
you're not double-jointed.
Ooh.
Why?
Because if you were, you'd be able to bend over and kiss your ass goodbye.
I love that movie. You know, freaking Glenn Hughes was with her? Fucking Glenn Hughes from Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, whatever. On the DL, he was with Linda Blair for a while. And she was not of age. It was a bad scene, and apparently she, like, I was reading Glenn Hughes' book, total aside. He moved in with her. Her fucking mom was living in the same house, so she's underage. He's fucking living with her. Then she moves out, gets a roommate, and he starts fucking the roommate. He's so blasted on cocaine at the time. He starts fucking the roommate, and then him and the roommate one night just fucking bounce. Abandon Linda Blair in the house, run off together, and fucking, I think they wound up getting married later on, but like fucking he cheated on Linda Blair!
Dark Hero brings up a good point. You may just want to mute the music altogether because it's copyrighted shit.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. Although that would be radio volume, I believe. Yeah, car music.
There we go.
Which sucks because there's some good music in this.
Yeah, it's a
Fucking-
terrible shame. But,
Fucking
you know.
Queen Dragon Attack is in this, I believe.
S Serpent 21 says, "What makes more sense, Scott Steiner's angry gibberish or Movie Bob's tweets?" Hashtag, he's fat.
Oh, the Goobermensch. Well, it depends on whether or not you believe in eugenics. And Scott Steiner, man, try watching some of those old promos. We were watching the Ric Flair promo, the one where he was trashing Ric Flair, and he's talking about an old man has got more loose skin than a Shar-Pei puppy. And of course, that is 100% the case with Scott Steiner in 2018. Like, the dude looks like a dehydrated scrotum. He is Scrot Steiner.
Yeah, I have not seen what he looks like now. I kind of don't want to.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's real sad. Steroids, ladies and gentlemen, not even once. Where
Just
is
don't do
this
it.
Fight Club? Oh, that's right. This is the weird one that's in a funky location.
Like down an alley or something.
You have to, like, climb on rooftops and pay a hooker. No, not really.
Dean Thomas says, "What is a good price for used vinyl? I found a store that sells some Alice Cooper albums for $7.50.
That's
and
not bad.
was wondering if it was worth picking up for that price."
I mean, that's not a bad price. It's not amazing or anything, but I would say that's fair. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can find this Fight Club. There, I know this particular Fight Club only, like, unlocks at a certain point.
Well, I mean,
so it's possible it's not unlocked yet, but we will find out. I also love that there's actual button pushes involved in the free running, so it's not just, hey, hold down a button and the game plays itself for you.
Yeah.
All right. You want to fight?
Whoa!
Survive a couple of rounds.
Time to get used to the combat again.
Oh, God, I don't even remember how to lock on to targets.
Usually something on the left side.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to check.
Left bumper, left trigger.
Game and controls. Subtitles Cantonese. Oh. Actually, you know what? We should probably turn on the subtitles. Okay, where is controller layout? There we are. Lock on melee. Okay, so there you are.
It's the trigger.
Let's see here. Grapple is B. Okay.
Kicked our ass, Seabass.
I love the combat in this game. This is totally the kind of combat I would want in a Daredevil game. How do you counter? I did not pay attention to that.
Maybe Y? Maybe it's Batman?
It is. It's like Arkham, but there's more like there is a bit more skill involved, and it's also deeper. By
1776 will commence again.
Come on, bitch.
Oh!
Ooh!
Nice.
Choke slam. By God.
Why doesn't this game have a sequel?
I don't know, but it's getting a movie.
Yeah, that's true.
It's getting a.
They got Donnie Yen.
Okay, so where's? Oh, you talked to him. I see.
Which I forget.
Okay, hold on a second. Can I fucking turn off the goddamn vibration? Thank you. Because a lot of you fellow PC gamers probably know there are certain older games that cause your controller to just randomly spurg out with the vibrations, and this is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Attention, Bajoran workers.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's true. Josh points out Donnie Yen is like 50, and Wei in the game is supposed to be like 30.
Yeah, I don't know how they're pulling that one off.
I really do like Donnie Yen.
But the thing about Asians is they don't age. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jet Li is getting up there in years, too.
Can I not talk to him? Can I not? I guess this is not unlocked yet, or something.
That's weird. Why would it be on the damn map?
Yeah, that is incredibly odd. Yeah, I guess it's not unlocked. For some reason, certain fight clubs do not unlock until later on. But I think there's a few others. Yes, sir. There's one right there. So we're going to go bust some fools. In our goddamn Bruce Lee outfit.
Let's see. Yeah,
What do you-
Tony Jaa just sort of fell off the face of the earth. He was like really big for like a couple years there, and then
That happens with a lot of Asian stars, though. Like it seemed to happen with a lot of like the action guys. You know, Chow Yun-fat was like fucking huge in the States for a few years, and then he just fell way the fuck off.
Then he made Bulletproof Monk, and he was never heard from again.
And it even kind of happened to Jet Li, to be honest. You know, I love Jet Li, but you know, it kind of did.
Just oversaturation, I think.
Yeah.
Kevin Sika says, "Can you eat dogs in this game?"
This is Hong Kong, sir. This is not Korea.
Will you do a top insert number video on albums of 2018? Love the Sabbath video.
No, that's for hackier YouTube music channels.
I hate it when it's a weird number too. Top 11.
Yeah.
Top 9.
Right. I could understand for metal if you went top 6, you know, but still.
Yeah, Trago, Sleeping Dogs is getting a film starring Donnie Yen. Yep, we just talked about that. And thank you for your donation.
Godspeed.
Dylan Killen says, hey, it's the man, the myth, the hair gel, Razor.
I actually use mousse, not hair gel.
We're sophisticated people.
Yes.
Anthony Carollo says, hope you guys had a Merry Fistmas. Have any of you guys ever played Titanic Adventure Out of Time? It's
No.
a cool little point-and-click adventure game.
No, it's funny how many point and clicks feature the Titanic. It's
Quite a few,
weird.
actually.
Yeah, there's a lot actually.
There's several people who have been asking me. There is a Titanic.
I love how he backs up, by the way, on the motorcycle.
There's a Titanic recreation, like little adventure game that's getting made.
Really?
And there's a demo for it out, and the graphics look amazing.
Once
But-
again, nothing for the fucking Lusitania.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's
There's
the
a real interesting story.
It's the Titanic with a torpedo. I mean, what is not to love?
Yeah, there's a lot there, and nobody ever touches it.
It's bizarre. It would make a great movie.
But anyway, this game only has a demo, sadly, and it wouldn't even last like 10 minutes.
Okay, now I need to actually acquaint myself with some of the combos and stuff. Oh, hold on.
I recognize this place. I think I've done this.
Yeah. Okay, no upgrade points. Melee training. Ah, here we go. Here's some of the... Right, there's a tackle if you hit the... Okay, gotcha. You can tackle with A and B together. See, it's a lot deeper. It's like Arkham, but with a much deeper, more martial arts-oriented combat system. I would love something like this, but a bit faster for a Daredevil game. I would really love that, just so it feels more like kung fu ninja shit, you know?
Yeah.
And less like just a dude in a Power Ranger outfit hitting guys real hard.
Let me ask you something, because, I mean, I've wanted to know this. We could pitch a Daredevil game any day, but...
We already did.
Yes, check it out in our archives. How would you handle the jumping? Like, getting up onto rooftops and up, you know, ladders and stuff. Like, how would you do that? Would you want that to be context sensitive? Would you want it to be a dedicated button?
You want a dedicated jump button, and what solidifies that in my mind more than anything is Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game. You need that dedicated jump button. Now you could modify it a bit contextually so that it does different things depending on where you're standing or what you're doing. You know what I mean? Which is kind of what Spider-Man does, but. Yeah, I totally think you should have an actual dedicated jump button.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Well, let me check the controls just one more time. Actually, no, fuck it. Fuck it! Let's go get our ass kicked.
My fans will be very happy.
Keep in mind, it has been a long while since I played this, so I'm gonna suck a dick. Whoop. Whoa! I love the little kung fu pose he fucking strikes. Oh! Ooh! No! Fucking backhand!
Very nice.
This game is cool. This game is real cool.
All right. You keep winning, I keep paying.
What the hell? Whoa! Nice. I also love that when you're locked on a particular opponent, you can still hit the other guys. Nice. See if can you? No?
Yeah, I forget how that works.
Oh, there you go. It's B. Yeah, there's the combo. Ooh! Do it! It's a kick-ass game, dude. It's a kick-ass little game. Now, the shooting is not so good.
Yeah, you know what? I can hardly remember it at all.
They feature it very rarely because it is not good.
Oh, really, Shrewd? Apparently, it's part of the Sleeping Dogs is part of the Steam sale right now.
Nice.
It
Go
apparently
for
is
it, guys.
$4.49. Yeah, definitely. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck here.
For fucking $5, and it's got all the DLC, I believe, on Steam. Which I haven't played any of the DLC. I don't know if it's any good. Bow! Only I get to wear aviators. Did I get him? Yeah!
Oh, heavy guys.
Oh god, here we
remember
go.
them being a bitch.
I fucking hate him. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah! Get him!
Dio, we'll put the Smash stream back up. Unfortunately, it got claimed because of some music at the beginning, but we'll re-edit it and put it back up for you guys at some point.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, unacceptable. Oh, God, I forgot there's, like, QuickTime events during the battle if you get grabbed. Oh, shit. No, shit!
Very cool. I like it.
That was pretty cool. You know, I'm not a big QuickTime event guy, but they kind of work in that context.
Oh, come on.
Are you shitting me? What am I, a Ninja Turtle?
This is why I remember this.
Ooh. I love that pose he struck right after he fucking bashed him against the fucking wall. We really need to do a Jackie Chan movie, by the way. For
Yeah. It's on the list.
You're letting me loose?
If I win this, I am fucking Super Cop. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, the only advice I have is keep moving. Don't let them surround you. Punch one guy, then punch another. If you focus too hard, they sneak up behind you.
Nice. Oh! Yes. Is there any environmental shit to use? No, there's nothing.
No. Because that would be unfair.
I
In a
know,
fight
right?
between you and a dozen people.
Yeah! Whoa, whoa, whoa! And I believe later on you get to unlock, like, perfect blocks and shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go.
What's your favorite Chinese dish? Asim would like to know.
I'm way into...
Oh, come on!
Are you... What the hell? What the fuck? I mean, not that they got a shortage of people in Hong Kong, I'm just saying. But luckily they're not sending their best. Oh! Ah! Woohoo! Let's see here. At least they're waiting for their turn to attack. At least they're... Whoa, 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 whoa! This is not good. Oh, this is not good. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, shit. Fat guy, fat guy, fat guy. Get him. Yeah!
Timothy says you can use the shipping containers to wall run attack off of.
Oh!
I don't know how the hell you do that, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember.
Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah! Take that, you fat fuck. Ow! Right in the fucking lumbar. Oh! DDT him! Fucking channel Jake the Snake. Yeah! Ah! So this is a hate crime.
Is it? Thank God.
Wow. That was pretty fucking intense. I have the same gloves.
Whew.
Wow. That was pretty crazy. Ooh, that's a nice car. Like a Viper or something? What the hell is that? I don't know cars. I don't know cars.
Hail Santa says,
Oh, I should have grabbed a fucking weapon from the trunk. I always forget there's weapons in the trunks of cars.
Hail Santa says, hey, Uncle Razor and Auntie Taryn. Just wanted to give you guys money in honor of Lemmy Day. God
Yes.
fucking speed, yes.
Today is the anniversary of Lemmy's passing from this world and into legend. Not bad water effects.
As Serpent21 says, passing by the Queensboro Bridge and caught Movie Bob sucking off guys for $15 a man. Signed,
Well, someone has to now that Taryn stopped.
signed Adam Egget.
Yes!
Rando number 9
Jerking off punks for $15 a man.
says, I still have faith that the Sleeping Dogs movie is gonna come out. I think it will. Justin B says, do you have any faith that The Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be good after the Fallout 76 shit show? I think they don't have a choice. This has been it. I mean, God, have you heard all the news coming out?
About Fallout?
Just people using mods to try to fix the fucked up broken game.
Well,
It's
I
getting
mean,
banned.
what else is new? This is what they do with every Bethesda game. Let's see here. What do we got?
They have no choice. They either fix what they fucked up or they're done. There
I
isn't
will-
going to be an Elder Scrolls 6.
There
this
will be an Elder Scrolls 6, but I mean, if nothing else, then from all the shitloads of cash they're raking in from that absolute abortion Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back.
It's okay, take your time. So what did you guys end up getting for Christmas? Anything cool? And also, if you didn't hear me before, happy belated Merry Fistmas. There's a bit of an echo. Looks like Razor's mic is up just a bit high. I'm going to turn him down while he's gone. I can't.
go. Soho. Let's see here.
Oh, you got a puppy? That's nice.
Team Shansha Ali. Let's see here. Cockfighting. I forgot there's cockfighting in this.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. Holy shit. Actually, let me see what the hell that is.
Combine asks,
Let's go. You guys want to go see a cockfight? Hold on. There's
Combine would like to know if you've seen the Netflix Watership Down series.
No, I haven't. I heard about it, but yeah, I haven't seen it.
Okay, Bone. All you got was a rock for Christmas that someone wrote Terran Gell on it. I'm glad you got my rock.
All right, here we go. Ah. Here we go.
Darth Draken would like to know, RazörFist, I have a wish to own my own place. Can you please keep me in your thoughts as I do the impossible to make my wish come true?
Oh God, what do you live in California? Because that is the impossible dream.
Dude, on a whim, I went onto a real estate site and just looked up houses in California.
Oh, don't even.
$1 million.
would
$1 million for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath shithole that's like covered in graffiti.
Well, God damn! Did you hear the sheer amount of waste because of the gradually encroaching bureaucracy? Not just in California, but New York, Detroit, a lot of these places. Like the prices even to build a place now are absurd. Give you a perfect example. I was watching a video by John Stossel, former 2020 guy. And he was talking about a fucking public restroom in a park that cost $2 million to build. And it looked exactly like a fucking restroom in a park here in Phoenix, right? Just a normal public restroom. $2 million goddamn dollars. And then he confronts, the politician who greenlit this. Gosh, I wonder what political party he belongs to. And he's like, that might sound really ridiculous, but we use good materials. That's his explanation. $2 million worth of good materials, motherfucker. The fuck are you talking about?
Somebody says, I got a char grill smoker for Christmas. Any recommendations for barbecuing and what southern style is best? Well, no barbecue is complete without Jim Ross barbecue sauce, which we still need to try.
I was trying to watch Jim Ross's podcast last night. Oh my God, I can't fucking tolerate that man.
That's a shame.
Yeah, fucking. He was going off about Charlottesville. And he's like, at first he's kind of pretending to be unbiased. At the very beginning, he's kind of pretending. Because look, it was a goat fuck when two sides clashed. There were two sides involved in that, right?
But no, it's the Nazis' fault.
But he says, and then he ultimately just goes full retard and just keeps talking about Nazis. And Nazi this and Nazi that and Nazi. And it's like, motherfucker, it was a perfectly, even if all of them were Nazis, which, to my knowledge, they weren't, it wasn't a fight until a bunch of commies showed up, who, by the way, outnumbered the Nazis by, a 10-to-1 ratio? It was huge. Yeah. It was gargantuan. And he doesn't mention that once. How about you just utter the word, commie, you half-paralyzed prick?
Jay Center says, sup, Razor and T-Boogie? Play EDF 5? Well, You just happened to mention that.
Yeah.
I purchased it last night.
But it's digital only because they
Unfortunately.
hate money, apparently.
Yeah, I guess their fucking releases of EDF 4.5 didn't go well. I'm assuming. It's on PlayStation 4 on disc. But unfortunately, EDF 5 is digital only.
Speaking of hating money. Gook, hey! You name him Gook, really? Ho Yancha!
See, there's really no point in reading any of this
Yeah.
because it's a crapshoot. You're
Yeah, it
literally
really
flipping
is.
a coin.
Huh, the choices are white and black.
Oh, hold on.
Are we gonna? I think we should decide here. Let's let let the audience decide here.
I think the other one's got a knife.
The other one's speaking in broken slang. It's odd. He's using a lot of hand gestures.
Someone needs to Photoshop a chicken just trying to do a W with his claws.
I've never seen a rooster sag before, but
Oh, God. Oh, body bag. Yes, that is an option. Trust me, it's gonna happen. Pick the nugget? What do you mean pick the nugget? They're both chickens.
I'm not a nugget.
They're both gonna end up as nuggets, okay? That's how that works eventually.
I'm a Blackheart, damn it! The sole survivor! Woo!
I mean,
What's the verdict?
it's kind of split down the middle, to be honest.
I guess because if you're talking about my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white, I think.
Melphis Sky, come on, you don't know that the black one's packing heat. I mean, sure, I said he's packing a knife, but that's just, I mean, you have to assume.
Oh my god. And of course he's Leghorn. Oh my god. I'll say. So it's split.
It is kind of split, yeah.
Okay, then
You actually want to flip a coin? I have a quarter.
we are gonna flip a coin. That's literally what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip a coin.
There you go, sir.
Oh, one free Sibian ride at the Castle Boutique. Where'd you get this token from? What is this?
Christmas present.
It's sticky. That's strange. All right, let's go ahead and flip this fucker. Oh.
I forget he can't flip coins. I should have done it for him.
Okay, fine. I also forgot to call which was which. Okay, heads is black, y'all, and, and tails is white. All right. Pow! All right, well, apparently this coin is racist. So we're going...
Oh my god, I forgot it.
This coin, Jim Ross does not like this coin.
I didn't even look at the back of it. It's a state quarter. It's a fucking Texas's tail. Holy shit.
Big strong bud. Okay, here we go. Don't fail me now, you fucker. Yeah! Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Woo! What? How sad is it that these chickens have a higher poly count than the pigeons in the new Spider-Man game? Oh shit! No!
Told you had a knife.
Problem was, suddenly 5 of his friends showed up. Shit. Who wants chicken nuggets?
All right. Oh, I didn't finish the question here. Looks like they gave the village people an Arsenal NRA would cream their pants over and told them to fight illegals. Yes, literal illegal aliens that are giant robots and lizard people and wasps.
No! 'Oh, this is what you get for buying a Japanese bike.
Yep.
All right.
Blacked. Very funny. Mr. Mephisto donates $20. Thank you very much.
It is true, folks. Black don't crack.
Any games in the upcoming new year that you and T Boogie are excited for? Anyways, Godspeed and Happy New Year, gentlemen.
No. I'm sorry. I would love to say yes, but no.
Well, I mean, in theory, System Shock.
I'm okay. No, System Shock 3. Although that's not coming out next year.
Well, I mean, the System Shock remake. That's further along. Let's face
Yeah, that'll probably come out. RE2.
it. RE2, definitely.
How sad is it? Like, most people are most excited over a fucking remake. Like, that is just pathetic.
Well, I mean, it's not really fair because
What? Massage parlor?
it is being remade from the ground up, so it does look like a completely new game.
But it's still a remake.
Still, I mean, and of course there's personally for me, Devil May Cry 5. He doesn't play Devil May Cry.
No.
I guess sort of,
See,
kind of Kingdom Hearts 3, just because finally it's gonna be over. I'll fucking pour one out just for it to be over.
Right.
Because I just hate fuck those fucking people. Oh god, what else? Ace Combat.
Oh, right.
Mortal Kombat 11, somebody points out. Yeah, that'll look good.
Gotta fix that roster.
Yeah.
Then call me.
Doom Eternal.
It's one of my favorite things. Where's
Metro Exodus. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
No! How do you do that? Fucking, I forget how to do it. This is one of my favorite things to do in this game. Where is it? Where's my fucking bike? Come back, bike!
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, that looks really good. I don't know if it'll actually come out in 2019 though.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's-
They didn't even do. I mean, what did they devote any time to it at E3? I can't even remember.
It was the third. It was.
Well,
the,
they don't even have a presence at E3 this year.
Yeah, they're not going to be at E3 this year, but
So
they did have that whole section of Ghost of Tsushima that we saw. This last.
Ah,
E3.
damn it! What button is it? I can't remember.
Anthem. Look, about Anthem. It's just Destiny, but better a little bit with Iron Man suits.
Basically.
No, Cyberpunk is not coming out this year.
Yeah, it's not.
They've said that
It's
much.
it's not.
No way.
Anybody else? Anybody else old enough to remember when they called their own employees liars for saying it wasn't gonna come?
Yeah. Sekiro looks okay.
Anybody else old enough?
Hey, don't you want to play the new Tenchu game, huh, Razor? Huh?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But it was basically a
It
Tenchu game.
It was basically supposed to be a Tenchu game.
Yeah.
And then they decided they would make a different flavor of Dark Souls instead.
Oh, Outer Worlds. Is that slated for this year?
I don't think that's coming.
Yeah, that it looks
really
way
don't.
too early for that.
It kind of does.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is not coming out this year.
No,
I'm
sir.
sorry, guys. They haven't even
sir.
shown a fucking thing.
Nintendo needs to get on a new Donkey Kong game, by the way. That needs to happen. It's been a little while since... Whoa! I totally just killed a woman. It's been a little while. Because when was Tropical Freeze?
So, here's my prediction.
What?
Sony isn't going to be at E3.
Yeah.
They're not doing the PlayStation Experience.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty obvious that they're going to announce the PS5
pretty
for the
fucking
next
obvious.
year.
Yeah.
So in early 2020.
Although the operative question is, do they announce the PS5 at...
They'll probably do their own thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do they do it kind of an E3? Or they host their own event around E3 to try and steal E3's thunder? Do they do like a separate Sony event like they did last time?
Yeah.
You know?
Something like that. But here's my point. They announced the PS5. I bet you that everything we saw at this last E3, Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, big games like that, Cyberpunk,
Uh-huh.
I bet you they do the last gen, next gen thing. It's like, you can buy these games on PS4, but guess what? They're gonna look best on PS5. I bet you that's what they do. That they do the split thing. You know, like Shadow of Mordor had 360 and PS3 versions, but they look best on PS4.
Which sounds like a smart idea on paper.
Well, they're stupid execs. They don't know.
Whoa,
I didn't even
whoa!
realize you were driving to a race.
I'm not. I'm a policeman. Kill these motherfuckers.
White Wolf says he got Spider-Man after playing it in Arkham. How have they not made Daredevil, Black Panther, or Aquaman games?
Fuck Aquaman. Oh, they did make an Aquaman game, and it was real bad.
But yeah, that's how I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna split it, make an old version.
Whoa! Got it. And it sucks because you have to, like, you literally have to take these guys out. It's not like an option to just beat them. You have to waste them, and it's not easy in this game.
Robert Longway says, funniest political moment of 2018. Mine was when the Dems had carefully set a couple low-key accusers for Kavanaugh, and then Avanti comes barreling in with a crazy gang rape story, knocking everything over like an overexcited dog.
Avenatti in general was like the highlight of like the motherfucker. Has anybody done more damage to the Democratic brand over the last year than Stormy Daniels and Michael Avenatti? Like, really?
Just the whole rape accusing thing
It's
they overplayed
done.
it. They overplayed it.
It's to
too
the
much.
point nobody buys it anymore.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because real rape occurs, and who in the world wants someone to get away with rape? You know what I mean? Like,
Kavanaugh.
you've actually made it, inadvertently, you have made it easier for genuine shitbags to get away with sexual assault.
But they don't care. They don't care. Just as long as, can't get that Republican in there. Gotta, smear him. Fucking, they did it with Trump, Roy Moore, Kavanaugh. I mean,
it's make no mistake, they're continuing to do it because the fucking idiots in Alabama let them get away with the Roy Moore thing. They rewarded them for pulling the Roy Moore shit. That's on Alabama, folks. That's on you.
Oh,
you should have seen through that fucking shit. Oh, man.
That was heartbreaking
The
to watch.
fuck is wrong with you
My
people?
evidence is a signature on a yearbook that he raped me.
And
by the way, you're not allowed to look at it.
Yeah, and I'm sure Gloria Allred will be handing over that yearbook any day now, just like she said she would. I'm sure. I'm certain.
Apparently you have to hit X to ram the card.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. It's just a bitch. It's not an easy mission. Like, the planets kind of have to align a little bit.
Oh, but beyond that, what was your favorite political moment?
That would be, well, possibly when they said Trump had conspired with Russia because he planned to build a Trump Tower in Moscow before he was president. Wow. I just don't even know.
This man wants to build a tower.
A real estate agent wants to make some real estate. Shit! Fuck it, he's conspiring with...
Lock him up.
Does that mean McDonald's is conspiring with Russia? Like, what the fuck, people? What the fuck?
But nobody gives people shit for all this, licking China's boots. Sony wanting to censor their games now because they want that Chinese
Yeah, like
market.
fucking Marvel Comics are now blatantly censoring their advertisements. They're actually re-editing their movies to better cater to the Chinese audience. Like, are you kidding me?
That fucking Doctor Strange thing is what really gets me the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, they made the Ancient One a woman. How awesome. How progressive. fucking Chinese don't like Tibet. The
Yeah.
ancient one was supposed to be Tibet.
Yeah.
That's why that happened.
Yep,
Not
totally.
not for progress. Not, to empower women. No, they're fucking licking China's boots. They just wanted the money. That's
Like,
it.
see how hard it is to fucking waste these guys? How many times have I crashed into this guy specifically? Come on! I guess it doesn't count unless you hit X. God damn it. This is pointless. I guess it doesn't count if you don't hit X while you're ramming, which makes no sense.
James Bursey says, David Hogg going to Harvard. White male patriarchy. That Indian dude says, why are Pakistani men abusing British women? He had to censor this, but
God damn it!
it's hard to read because he.
Oh, this thing turns like a bathtub. I always hated the car handling in this game. Once you get to a high speed, you like can't turn. It's hard to explain. What did he say?
Oh, no, I mean, I get what he's saying, but it's hard to, because one of the words he had to censor and it doesn't make sense. Sorry, dude, it's just, I can't make sense of it. Got no words on it.
Fucking thing sucks!
Northern Lad says, any thoughts on the Free Space series?
I like free space. Right from behind. Right from behind. There we are! Alright, bitch, come on. Come on. Right, come on. Sidle on up. There you go.
So racist.
What?
Look at all these Asians just running into each other.
I know!
It promotes a bad stereotype.
This is what... You mean like when they let the chick drive the ship in The Last Jedi? She immediately crashed it into something?
I mean, come on. That's
Or when the Asian chick crashed into the dude at the end of the movie? No? Progress!
XL Jackbot says,
The
Hey,
Force
Razor.
is female. The Force can't fucking drive. Okay, there we go.
Or when,
Much
oh
better.
my god, Admiral Holdo.
Yeah,
Fucking light speed. Oh, yeah,
that's what I said.
No, I thought you were talking about Rose at the end.
No!
fucking running into Finn.
The minute, no, I mean, what does it say about the progress of The Last Jedi that the moment they let the chick drive, she immediately crashes into something?
Yeah.
There's some guys to fight. How do you... Oh, there you go. That's how you turn off here. Sweet! Yeah, bitch! You wanna go? You wanna go, motherfucker?
I just took on a dozen men. Do you
I
think
know,
I'm
no
afraid of you?
I fucking fought the armies of Mordor. Oh. Oh! Woohoo! Right in the kisser. Whoa, 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 whoa! There you go.
Nice.
There you go. There you go. Ow. Alright, sweet.
XL Jackpot says, Hey Razor, Happy New Year's from the mythical land of Brit Bongistan. I want to say keep up the good work. It's great. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on the Total Annihilation or Supreme Commander game series?
I only played him a little bit. I like him. That was all kind of around the time. That was like right in the twilight years of the whole RTS, turn-based strategy, real-time strategy, that whole craze. But I liked him. I didn't play him enough to like give you a hardcore rundown of him or anything, but what the fuck? Just for that.
He donates again and
Taking
adds,
your crotch rocket. I'm taking this couch.
Also, did you know Bowie was supposed to be in 2049?
Yeah, I had heard that, and it's a good thing he didn't have to be associated with that before he died.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Alex Van Kirk says, any advice on making your own Mythos-esque series?
Don't make your own series.
You want fresh duck? I'll take some.
Be original. Be yourself.
Yeah. Don't be the irate gamer of metal reviewers. Other people already have that covered.
Joss Cusick says, will the Dems stealing 2020 work? God, they better hope it doesn't.
Yeah, that would be a bigger mistake than losing the 2016 election.
I just have this terrible feeling in the pit of my stomach that it's going to go the wrong way. Not only are they going to win, they're going to overdo it and do it like 70% of the country
and
didn't vote for Trump.
And do it like really obvious in that nobody's going to believe it.
Yeah.
And then you'll really have some problems, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Because they weren't particularly subtle in Alabama or Florida or here in Arizona during the midterms. You think they're going to be much more subtle in the presidential election in 2020? I don't. I don't.
Misty Blue Ocean says, if they made DS9 today, how would it be different?
Hey, you want movies? You want music? You want games?
How would it be different today?
Yeah.
It would suck a dick. I mean, they're kind of trying to go the grimdark, serious, realistic route with Discovery, and it's fucking failing hard. It's terrible. It's just modern writers just don't get it.
I can't believe that show got a second season.
Yeah, and it's sad because the ideology is so commodified, these people's entire creative process, that a lot of the same writers who were involved in DS9 couldn't write a series as good as DS9 now because they're so wrapped up in their fucking politics.
Much of it boils down to,
Ooh, look at that!
how dare you think differently?
Basically. Nice. Oh, shit! Showdown in Little Tokyo action!
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Vigilante. Sometimes the law isn't enough. I fucking love it. Drunken Fist.
Needs a little help, you know?
Howling Fang says, have you heard the new Venom album, and why is it so bitchin'?
Yeah, I got it. It's what I've heard so far is pretty good. Venom have been on a tear. They've been releasing a lot of good albums in a row. Really, the only lull I thought was the Hell album. I didn't think that was as strong as Metal Black. But ever since then, what the fuck am I looking at?
Those downtown boutiques. They steal all their looks from me. Stupid beggars.
Nice!
If their life depended
Very
on
good. Oh, where's
And he's wearing gloves, unlike the 47 in the games now.
There it is.
There it is! Can I actually get it? No, I can. Rico Rodriguez custom outfit. What the hell? Oh, the guy from Just Cause.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man. Am I gonna be Adam Jensen? Should it be?
Hell yeah.
Let's decide, because I can afford either of them. Let's decide, gang. Is it Agent 47? Or is it Adam Jensen?
Debonair Nerd says, get a Sabaton outfit.
So the diaper then.
Yes, Ace, there is no J.D. Denton outfit. That's J.C. Denton's brother from Alabama.
Right.
Asian 47. God, it just writes itself. Yeah, unfortunately, he can't afford both.
Yeah, I can't.
Jensen. I'm seeing a few Hitmans, but it looks mostly Jensen.
Jensen?
With one Rico shoved in there.
I can't afford.
You're the Green Party, okay? That's what you are. Wanting Rico.
The Jill Stein of RazörFist Arcade.
There you go.
Oh, can you feel the bionic?
You now take 33% less damage from enemy firearms because you're a fucking robot!
That's very good, Asim. He doesn't put in his vote as Jensen.
What the fuck?
Is that his fucking?
He gets the rifle!
He gets the combat rifle?
He
That's
gets
fucking
the
amazing.
fucking combat rifle!
Holy shit.
God, you got big balls walking around in those.
Does he get the glass cloak? That'd be awesome.
Holy shit! I did not know this! Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
I wish it was a Gep gun.
It's always the most silent takedown.
We chose correctly.
That will be your butt.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, no.
I wish
Can
that
I
for the combat.
Can I? If I get off, do I still have the? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
It would be amazing that if during the combat he did the fucking Deus Ex takedowns. The arm blades came out and everything.
What a shame.
Oh, I'd pay money for that. Real money.
As opposed to Venezuelan money.
Yes. Have you seen pictures
Yes.
of
You see-
the last one I saw was just an empty street with notes just
just everywhere.
tumbleweeds.
Just everywhere.
Money is so worthless. It's just on the ground
They're
everywhere.
And they just print more. That's their solution. They print more. It's fucking Obama might as well be running that country. It's the exact same solution that he posited when we had our economic downturn. Fucking unbelievable.
That man is a dictator. Jesus Christ.
Lunacy. Okay, what are we doing? Minibus racket.
Oh, it's over 1 million inflation by now. Hayabusa. It's way over that.
Let's do whatever the hell this minibus racket is.
See, he actually had the balls to eat on camera,
Who?
during a conference.
Who?
In front of his people. Maduro.
Really?
Yeah. That motherfucker. Yes, this is the PC version.
Yes, it is. Whoa!
It's
Well-
okay, you're a robot.
Well, shit, I'll need more augmentations. I'll need my body replaced now.
Oh,
Why? I'm a robot. Why am I wearing a helmet?
Howling Fang continues. Also, what do you use to keep your hair so damn sexy? Godspeed. Well, we already talked about it.
Yeah, actually, I just use mousse on occasion. I don't even always use it. But
Samuel Steingart says, "Evening, Razor and Terran. Hope you had a great Fistmas and got some blue coal from the shadow."
also, best advice from a hairdresser I ever got was shampoo the roots, condition the tips.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
But do you break the conditioning?
Super male vitality.
This is so awesome.
This is.
I mean, the cuts.
This is
when
a
the
totally different
costumes
game
are
now.
included in the cutscene.
Get him out!
This is
Get
like
him
wearing
out!
The,
You know anything about
it's
the
like
minibus
wearing the
racket?
broccoli head for the cutscenes.
Same as
Bloodborne.
everyone. If you
This
want to
looks
drive a
fucking
good round,
stupid.
you pay the toll.
That's right.
This doesn't look stupid.
You know the pickup on Marlboro Drive? The most profitable route in the whole fucking city. From now on, it's yours.
Well, I'm a fucking robot, so.
Appreciate it, Winston.
Dog eyes will.
The glasses aren't
Right now
dark
it's
enough.
his route. But you know how
You
to deal
notice
with it,
that?
huh?
It'll be my fucking pleasure.
Adam Jensen's glasses weren't super dark. They were all
Like a few of the
mirrored
guys
and
ready to
shit.
back you up. Jesus fucking
Let's go.
What's going on?
We're going on offense. Taking over Marlboro Drive. 1 man per stop. Anybody gives you shit,
Fuck them up.
smack them around, no killing.
Well, we're hanging out in the turtle bus.
Guys and son on ye. We're taking the route, not declaring war.
Ganass is fine by me.
All right.
I'll take this one.
Good job.
Yeah, kick his ass.
Who are you? Get down off here.
Yeah, we definitely need
How come we're
more
going after Dog Eyes? Shouldn't we be fighting 18
big
men?
Asian
Dog Guy
cities
came after
in
us?
like the next
This is
Deus Ex.
payback.
Like,
Hey,
I want it to be the
what if Dog Eyes
opposite
complains
of
to Big Smile
Mankind Divided,
What if
where
he
it's
sends
like
Mr. Tall
you
after
go
us?
to huge
Look,
cities all the time.
Dog Eyes
Like
might
the
work
next
for
one
me,
should be
but Winston
like
answers to
London, Tokyo,
Nobody.
and probably a big American city. Not DC because that's too on the nose, but someplace really big.
Oh, yeah. Where'd my gun go? I demand my robot gun. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, gimme. Gimme. Hey. Hey. Oh, no, you don't.
Well, Andrew, we've already been to New York. It was in the first game.
It was in the first game.
Vegas? I don't know. I mean, it's not.
We were in Chicago, but we weren't really in Chicago in Deus Ex Invisible War.
Chicago.
Alright, you good with your fist.
Oh, you mean like at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, at the very beginning.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just story though. You weren't actually there. That's just
yeah.
like,
But that would be cool, because Chicago, I don't know how many people are paying attention to financial news, but Illinois is going to be the first state to declare outright bankruptcy in U.S. history. So I would be taking notes if I were you, California, because it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Came out of nowhere.
But
the
so it should be very, very interesting in terms of a cyberpunk setting, because you want to talk dystopia. Chicago's going to make Detroit look like a theme park.
You know that?
the obvious choice, L.A. I mean, L.A., Cyberpunk, and Deus Ex. They could do their own take on it.
6 feet
I'd rather go to San Francisco, to be honest.
All right. I mean, hey, someplace in California.
Sometimes.
Ace and Justin would like to know what your favorite Chinese dish
If
is.
you're going to go to an Asian city, my vote is Taipei.
Taipei.
Because Taipei looks like Blade Runner now.
That's fair.
It looks like Blade Runner at this moment in time. Imagine how it would look in the future.
Detroit. Yeah, they could actually
Let's
do
go.
Detroit better
you
than
stay
fucking
Ooh.
Watch how a real man.
the fucking game.
Son of a bitch.
Ace and Justin would like to know your favorite Asian, or sorry, was it Asian dish?
Hey, you.
You answered
Want
it
this
before,
ride,
but
you
the
gotta pay
volume
for
was
it.
too high.
Oh, beef lo mein I really like. In terms of just Asian dish in general, I really like oyako a lot.
How about I break your leg
So,
and see how you drive then, huh?
shit. Oh shit.
Lord Squirrel Show says,
Oh, I see. You have to harass him.
"Ahoy there, Captain Fist and the ship
You
prostitute
gonna
Terran.
from your hospital bed, pal?
Is modern AC/DC worth
Wow,
getting
the
into?
game literally mandates you must be a shitty Asian driver.
Get out of here. I'm taking your passengers.
Okay.
It's the game's fault.
There's a slight problem with your bus.
Is modern AC/DC worth getting into? And what is your favorite?
No.
What is your favorite Sabaton album?
Oh my God! Stop it, people.
We're on our way.
No, modern ACDC is not worth getting into. No. Because God, are they even a band anymore? I don't even know. Holy shit! What is this? What is this? It's a trap!
We can't drive this way. Who the hell are these guys?
It's a trap!
Mistaken identity.
Green group, stick close to holding sector.
Parlock says, "What do you think of Ghost and their recent album?"
I like it. I like it. Ghost is...
I don't want to be a statistic.
Ghost is good. I really like Ghost. I wouldn't say they're one of my favorite bands. I'm just really, really glad a band like Ghost exists, to be honest, because these guys are packing arenas. They're a metal band that packs fucking arenas. And yes, they are metal. Stop it. Just because they're melodic doesn't mean they're not fucking metal. There's tons of bands that are melodic and still metal. They still have that Sabbathy kind of vibe, kind of a Blue Oyster Cult thing going on. They do have some poppier shit on their new album, but, you know, what metal band could you not say that about? There's lots and lots of metal bands that have had poppier songs on album. So I dig them. I really dig them. And the new one's good.
Barbarous Despoiler says, I had a great Christmas. Got a bottle of Bailey's Irish Cream and a shot bucket. Congratulations. Enjoy.
Got him!
Flint, Michigan Slip and Slides says, I like your metal Christmas songs. Any traditional seasonal songs you can tolerate?
Traditional seasonal songs.
I personally prefer the Carol of the Bells and God Rest Ye.
Yeah, I was gonna say Carol of the Bells. I like Good King Wenceslas. I like Actually, you probably named them.
Yeah. There are a few classics.
Not a big Christmas Carol guy. This bus is about to fucking blow up.
Strength Monk says, Razor, do you like any of Dissection's material?
I like the first two records and nothing else.
Joss Cusack says, will the Dems succeed in stealing 2020 like they were in 2018? And do you think Trump gets the wall?
Yeah, Trump gets the wall.
Yeah.
Trump's getting the wall. That's pretty obvious at this point. And I'm really encouraged by how he's, like, suddenly a bulldog about it. Like, for a while there, it was like he was playing his cards close to his vest because he didn't want to piss off the other side. He thought by playing nice he could get some cooperation going. I think he realizes now he's not getting that cooperation.
No, he was completely fair about
so
it. He gave them a chance.
He's totally gonna... He's absolutely shoving a square peg into a round hole. He doesn't care how much it hurts.
Yeah.
He's just doing it.
He gave them a chance, and now he's playing hardball.
Yep.
It's just the way it's got to be.
So you're getting a wall. In fact, you've already gotten portions of it. I believe the entire Texas portion of the wall has now been funded.
Yeah.
The entire and Texas is the biggest fucking part.
Yeah. Texas is massive.
Although some of it is has the Rio Grande.
I know it. I know it's a meme by now, but you can fit most of Europe into Texas.
Yeah.
It's a huge state. Christian Holbrook says, Christian Holbrook donates $20. Thank you very much, and says, ever want to stream Borderlands 2? I'm never a Borderlands fan.
I'm not a big Borderlands guy either.
Too much of a loot 'em up. Too much looking at the ground, you know? But thank you very much, sir.
Parked a truck in disguise in front of Popstar's court. Stake out his next move.
Josh Cusick says, will Dems succeed in stealing the White House in 2020? We actually already answered that, but thank you very much. Holy crap, I didn't even see this one. Nean Pudge donates $100.
Jesus!
God damn, thank you so much.
Okay, I need a motorcycle. With this outfit, you need a motorcycle.
I've missed a lot of streams lately and just landed a new job. Oh, congratulations.
Fuck yeah.
So go to a concert or have a nice dinner or something on me. Or I guess you could buy T-Boogie a new nickname if you're feeling generous. God fucking feed.
T-Bone? T-Bone? T-Virus?
T-Rider. But thank you. That's
TJ Hooker?
No, that's
T and the Women?
T. God, that's reaching. That's old shit.
I'm just saying.
Drago says, Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the best television shows known to man. Taryn, check your man's razor real quick. But I agree. I enjoyed the series, but God, that movie was dog shit. Danny numero 6 says, "Evening, gents. Hope you both
Oh
had
no! Give me your. Oh, that was kind of a shitty motorcycle anyway.
an awesome Christmas.
Aha! 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 Aha!
Just got a collection of Lovecraft stories
Nice.
as a Christmas gift, and I'm stoked to check it out. What would you say is your favorite story from him?"
Let's just appreciate for a moment that Adam Jensen is popping wheelies.
Hell yeah.
How about
The way
that?
it was meant to be.
As God intended. But enough about Lemmy. Oh! Damn it. I held that one for a while. What was it?
Your favorite Lovecraft story.
Oh God, I don't know offhand. I haven't read a whole lot of the Lovecraft stories, to
Yeah.
be perfectly honest.
Sad.
I was
need to.
always more of a Robert E. Howard guy.
Yeah.
They were friends, incidentally, and there are some Lovecraftian elements even in some of the Robert E. Howard stories, because he was a big fan.
Yeah, one of the Conan gods is basically a giant squid.
Well, that and there's a lot of Lovecraft in Solomon Kane. There's in I think the last or the second to last Solomon Kane story, The Footfalls Within. He basically he intercepts some Muslim slavers, and he frees their slaves and wastes the shit out of the Islamic heathens, or no. Oh yeah, and then they manage to corner him, capture him, and then they find this tomb that has an ancient fucking Lovecraftian horror inside it, and they're like, well shit, let's crack this open. So it doesn't, as you might expect, it doesn't go well for them.
You're letting me loose?
Exactly! An ancient Charles Bronson Lovecraftian horror.
They just open it up and it's literally Bronson.
You're letting me loose. Just thinning the herd. Can I?
Daisy Ridley's acting talent says, "Would you take $1 million if you lived in California for a whole year?" That's how much it would cost to live there. So you're really not getting anything.
To live there for like a minute. It's like a month's rent.
Alex Van.
Plus,
says,
if I just wait long enough, Phoenix will be California anyway. So
don't.
it's already
please.
fucking 3/4 of the way there already.
That's my favorite Lovecraft
It's hilarious.
story.
People are talking about, Arizona's going purple. Arizona's going purple. It's because of illegal immigration. Ann Coulter is running her fucking jowls. Oh shit! Feed me a carrot. Arizona's going fucking purple because illegal immigration. No, you horse-faced bitch. It's going purple because of the legal immigration from California. It used to be, I've said this before, but like it used to be, if I drove a distance, if I drove, let's say 10 plus miles, I would see 1 or 2 California license plates. Now, if I go to the store a block away, I'm playing Count the California license plates. It's like the game show sensation Sweeping the Nation. I literally can't count that high. I'm seeing 4 or 5 California license plates just on my way to the goddamn store every day. They're fucking here, folks. They're here. So yeah, if I just wait long enough, Phoenix will be California, and the vote disparity is sure. And the thing is, like, it'd be one thing if they were like, shit, we really fucked up California. We should probably stop voting that way. No, they don't see any connection between the state of California and their voting habits. They see none. So they're just continuing to vote the way they were back home. That'll end well for them and us. We can get the highest wall in existence. Unless we erect one between us and California, this state's gone.
Alex Van Kirk says, "I'm thinking of starting a retrospective series on thrash death metal bands like Mythos. Any advice?" I would say find your own flow.
Like I said,
own
do your
form.
own style.
Yeah.
There were already there were already music review channels when I started doing Mythos. I decided to do my own thing, right? And now there's a bunch of imitators, right, that are kind of doing the same thing. Do your own thing. If you're going to do single albums and do like a series of single albums reviews, do that. Or make a full-blown documentary, or, you know, do something different. It's always better. Fucking, I was watching a shoot interview with Ultimate Warrior the other day. And somebody was asking, like, one of the questions was, you know, do you wish that you had learned how to wrestle better? Do you wish that you had been more of like a Japanese-style wrestler who could do Hurricane Ranas and shit? And Ultimate Warrior's like, you know, when I showed up in WWF, a bunch of old-timers took me aside and said, you need to stop shaking the ring ropes. You need to stop running down to the ring because it's going to shorten your career. Like, you're not going to go anywhere in this business. And he said, 2 years later, I was in the main event at WrestleMania and Hulk Hogan put me over clean for the world title. The best thing I ever did was do the opposite of what everyone else was doing. So just do your own thing.
I'm going to skip to this just because it's so...
Hold on a second.
You have to do it immediately. James Bursey says...
Wait for Popstar in the chicken van.
James Bursey says, do you think Ann Coulter likes Sabaton? Also, when she dies, are you going to buy some of the special glue they make out of her?
I was going to say, nay. I bridle at that suggestion.
Let it sit there for a second.
It would behoove you to stop. That's just my main point.
Okay, I'm
But the thing, I don't want to saddle this stream with any further puns, but anyways.
And moving on. Kartik Isola
Seriously,
says,
she is slowly transitioning into Barbaro.
thoughts on Stefan Molyneux?
I like Stefan Molyneux. His fucking video titles are getting more and more ridiculous, though.
I know he kind of red-pilled you on Trump, but I was curious as to your thoughts on his other content.
I like it. I think he's incredibly entertaining. Has great flow to his speaking. He's really good. I like his channel.
That's a good one, Ace. I'm gonna have to ask you to rein it in. But continue.
But yeah, no, I'm a big Stefan Molyneux fan. He's very good. Even when I disagree with him, I generally respect his arguments. And I really like how impeccably sourced a lot of his stuff is. It's very, very useful. The Truth About Trump series that he did like 2 or 3 of those in the lead up to the 2016 election. Those were invaluable. He was doing God's work. And no, he's not a fucking Nazi. Did you see that horse shit? Where he had said something to the effect of, you know... What did he say? This is in a video like a month and a half ago or something, where he came out and just acknowledged the basic immutable fact that different races have different median IQs, statistically speaking.
Right.
Which is a fact, right? And it blew up on Twitter as Stefan Molyneux calls for euthanasia. Fucking.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Ugh.
Suddenly you acknowledge that people are different in some way, and
yeah,
now you're a eugenicist.
Funny, I remember being a fucking teenager when differences between the races just meant that I was playing D and fucking D! Jesus!
You ever see that comic?
We can acknowledge there were differences between the races as long as they're fucking elves and dwarves, but not between real, living, breathing races? Are you shitting me?
You ever see that comic where it's like fantasy characters and they have to choose a class and they start arguing? I know I'm an elf, but that doesn't mean I have to be an archer. That's
Yep.
stereotypical and shit like that.
Yep.
You got the money? You got the stuff? Let me see the stuff.
John Smith says, do the off-world colonies in Blade Runner even exist?
Have you watched Soldier?
Yes. Soldier is...
Soldier takes place on one of those off-world colonies in the same universe as Blade Runner.
Yes. Go watch Soldier.
You actually see the Tannhauser Gate.
And you go in pieces, asshole.
Yeah, and it's written by David Peoples, who should have written Blade Runner 2049 and was sorely missed in that movie. I've talked about this before. I wish I had talked about it in my rant about Blade Runner 2049. But, you know, Blade Runner was written by two guys. It was written by Hampton Fancher, who has lovely poetic ideas. He is really good at writing dialogue, not so much in 2049, but he's really, really good at, like, writing very poetic, flowy kind of literary dialogue. But his script made no fucking sense. His original Blade Runner script made no sense. So they brought in David Peoples, and David Peoples came in, and basically he made the script make sense. He's a sci-fi guy. So he was like, he wrote the whole byplay between, you know, that speech between Rutger Hauer and Tyrell in the bedroom where he's like, what about a repressor protein that blocks the operating cells? It's like,
right.
We tried that. The patient was dead before he left the table. You've got a retroactive virus. Like that whole thing, which is largely scientifically correct, by the way, that was all David Peoples. The stuff, the concrete details that made the world of Blade Runner make sense, that was all written by David Peoples. And he did not write 2049, and it fucking shows.
You know what kills me the most? I've watched Blade Runner 2049, and I keep, as an editor, I keep, like, fantasizing in my head, well, shit, I could cut this out, this out, and it's like, maybe if you move this scene over here, like, I want to sit down and do that.
I want the Ridley Scott cut of Blade Runner 2049 is what I want.
It kills me.
He said in an interview after the movie came out, it's too long, it's too slow, it's too this, it's too that. And basically he was dead on in all of his criticisms. I don't know what the politics were behind that movie, but that should have been Ridley Scott's film. Am I? What are we doing here? Whoops. I assumed they were done. That's my bad. Okay, you wait until they're on the docks, I guess.
Shapiro masquerades as a level 86 wood nymph. Shapiro is a Zionist goblin.
In bed with a goblin. I don't care if he gets goblin blood on him.
Deus Pole Vault says, have you played Sunless Sea?
Oh, what the fuck? Quick time conversation events. Can you tell this was it 2012, I think? Very 2012 game design.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You answered the Sunless Sea question, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler Preston says,
No. Have I played Sunless? What?
have you played Sunless Sea?
No, I have not.
Tyler Preston says, thank you for your donation, by the way, Deus. Tyler Preston says, sup, bastards, few questions. 1, why do the far left get so defensive whenever someone says that Hitler was a socialist?
Because for decades, they constructed the revisionist narrative that there was no socialism inherent in a party called the National Socialist Party. And I get, like, they'll always counter with, well, then it must be the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, right? They must be a democracy. But the truth is, like, what you have to understand is there was a left wing and a right wing to the National Socialist Party, just as there's a left wing and a right wing in the Republican Party. There's a left wing and a right wing. Well, there's not really a right wing in the Democrats right now, but you understand what I mean. There's a spectrum even within political parties. Hitler was on the right wing of the National Socialist Party, but he was still socialist. And, you know, if you go down his, what was it, 25-point economic plan, you see things like the nationalization of all trusts, commandeering private land for use as communal store space. I mean, you see legitimate, like civic proposals that wouldn't be at all out of place in fucking Portland or in Toronto, right? All of these things that are essentially, they are socialistic programs. And of course, with Nazism being derived from fascism, you have a situation where fascism already set the precedent for seizing private industry when private incentive is lacking and so forth. So that it's clearly derived from socialism. There's no question in that. And the fact that Mussolini used to be a Marxist, and so was Giovanni Gentile, essentially his ideological hackman, the man who coined the term fascism, basically the brains behind the fascist party. They were both former fucking Marxists. I mean, that's not lost on me, guys. It's obviously a derivative of socialism. It's obviously a wing of socialism. It's just communism is the the far left wing of socialism, and fascism is the far right wing of socialism.
Yeah, I forget who
they
it was.
need that revisionist narrative, that idea that it's right wing, to subsist forever. And the way they do that is by clinging to the social aspect. By clinging to, well, they persecuted these guys and those guys and whatever. But when you really break that down, you realize, hey, wait a minute. They are saying that hating gay people and hating black people and hating Mexicans and whatever they say
Who
was
is
persecuted.
your daddy and what does he do?
They are saying that is inherently right wing. Which, I don't know about you. I've never seen Rand Paul say black people are inferior. I've never seen, you know what I mean? It's a very valuable revisionist narrative. And unless we deconstruct that, man, we're going to have future generations that continue to embrace these lies.
Yeah, hate is not an exclusive thing.
I have a video in the works, by the way, that I want to do about the socialist origins of Nazism at some point. Because I actually got a hold of some of the books by some of the main economic advisors for Hitler in Germany. And it's eye-opening. The guy who drafted the economic plan and became the economic advisor for the Nazi Party under Hitler. Whoa. Whoa. Did I get it?
Nice picture.
Did I get it? Yeah! The guy who drafted that wrote a book called Das Endes des Kapitalismus. You know, take 3 guesses what that means in fucking German. Oh, hold on. Contacts. 3, 2, 1, contact.
2 shots in the chest. Shuts down the drug pipeline.
Yeah, I'm gonna forget who said it on social media, but it was very correct. Basically, fascism, communism being from the root of socialism.
Yeah.
And basically, it was it was fascists saying, "Come over to our side, we've got cookies."
Yeah.
And communists being like, "Come over to our side, we've got cookies," but they belong to everyone.
Yeah, basically. No.
Number 2.
Come on over to our side. We've got empty plates that should have cookies on them.
That could potentially have cookies.
No shit.
Number 2. What is it about Jordan Peterson? What is it about Jordan Peterson that angers the feminists and soy boys so much?
It's this thing where he is willing to debate them and doesn't tend to lose.
Yeah, he's a rational person. That's why it pisses them off.
Which is terrifying. It's one of the reasons the left has cut off any debate, or they have heavily controlled the debate.
Yeah.
You know, they've heavily controlled themselves in debate circumstances. Whoa, what is going on? I'm being chased. You've been erased.
Best moment of 2018.
Oh, Jesus.
Not necessarily political.
Hold on. The best moment of 2018. Oh God, maybe Ryan Johnson's absolute meltdown, where he was. Ryan Johnson, for those who just didn't like The Last Jedi and haven't paid attention to Ryan Johnson since that terrible movie, Ryan Johnson over the last year has been having an absolute meltdown, explaining why everyone just didn't get The Last Jedi. He's been doing that on Twitter. Whoops. He's been doing that on Twitter for like the last year. And I remember a particular occasion where he had an absolute 5-alarm nuclear fucking meltdown that would have to be a candidate. I would also say Stormy Daniels suing Michael Avenatti would have to be up there. There have been quite a few winners.
And he concludes with number 4, The Daily Beast sucks.
And they do.
John Smith says, would a JFK Assassination Day sim be a good game?
I'd play it.
Stealth Creation says, with a withdrawal from Syria.
All you're doing is showing everyone the only reason he's remembered as a good president.
With the withdrawal from Syria, do you believe that Trump will focus more on the Pacific Theater with China and possibly better deployment?
Leg break or stun strike? I'm going with leg break. Yeah, I'm going leg break. No? Can I not afford it? Oh, I have to return a statue. I'm an asshole. I have to return a statue to my master.
China.
Wake and enter slow motion aiming by... Oh, fuck that shit.
John Woo.
Enter slow motion aiming while jumping from a vehicle at high speed. Okay. That'll do. I need to go talk to my dojo master. But what was... sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was that?
Will the withdrawal from Syria, do you believe that Trump will focus more on the Pacific Theater with China and possibly better deployment?
I don't think he'll have to. Have you noticed what's happened in China since the tariffs that weren't supposed to work?
No.
China is backing off in a big way. China's backing off big time. After beating their chest for a while, as predicted, they have backed off because they can't afford to be without U.S. dollars. They can't. It's one thing to say, oh, we own all your debt. It's another thing entirely to realize, holy shit, our entire economy runs off Walmart shoppers.
Yep.
And China has learned that in a big, big, big way since the imposition of these tariffs. So I don't think he would have to, honestly. It looks like China is going to back off on its own. Not that I think just applying that little bit of pressure will be the final solution. Don't say anything. Where is... Let's find a car.
Merlin's Jester says...
Do you find something humorous about my appearance as I operate my automobile?
Says, this is a funny-looking Parasite Eve stream, Omega lol.
I do need to play Parasite Eve on stream.
You know what?
We need to remember that.
For that one, I will gladly sit down and play that while you answer questions. I want to play Parasite Eve.
That's just because you're a weeb.
I love Parasite Eve.
How's it feel to know we will never get another one of those? Because we're never getting another one of those.
And it's not just because the last one sucked, it's because of the property rights. They actually can't.
Really?
Yeah, they had to borrow it. It's a book. It's a novel. And
oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
It even got a movie way before the game. And then they sold the rights to Square Enix so they could make 2 games.
Oh.
And they lost the rights.
See, I would have mentioned that in the Parasite Eve retrospective if I was aware of it.
Yeah, it's just... I only discovered this a little while ago.
What's this?
Eve says, I'll remind you guys to play it just because it has my name in it.
Exactly. Dragon Kiku.
Martial Arborist says, "What's up, guys? So on the topic of this game, I'm looking at fighting in my second MMA fight pretty soon. So wish me luck. I'm gonna hit the guy
Good
harder
luck.
than Soros' nuts hit Ocasio-Cortez's chin."
Oh.
Good luck, sir.
Boom!
Remember, go for the eyes and the throat.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they're not allowed to do that, I think.
Yeah. UFC has more fucking rules than WWE at this point.
The purest form of cancer says,
Of course, it's not. I assume it's not UFC. It's just an MMA fight.
"You're beating those guys
If
like
it's UFC, hug with a vengeance.
He says, "You're beating those guys like my daddy used to beat me." Good thing I grew up to be a tank.
Yes. Tank is always the most valuable member of a D&D party.
Daisy Ridley's acting talent says, "What is your opinion on abortion and Planned Parenthood?" That's a big topic.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's a video.
Yeah, that's a
That's a video. To briefly summarize my thoughts on Planned Parenthood, I don't believe it should be funded, but that's because I don't believe healthcare should be publicly funded. I don't feel that's the purview of the U.S. government. Okay, I need to figure out how to... Yes, that's how you do it!
What button was it?
It was A!
Oh.
A is A. I love this game. This game kicks 17 shades of ass.
GM Head says, "What am I, a Ninja Turtle? Well, Razor, that depends. Does Wei Shen understand cricket?"
Yes! I'll teach you.
Some
A
buddy...
Jose Canseco bat! Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
Probably the best burn in the whole fucking movie.
That fucking movie. That movie is so faithful to the comics, it's ridiculous. There are exact shots reproduced from the fourth Ninja Turtles graphic novel in that fucking movie. It never gets credit for how devoted to the source material it truly is.
Remind me, the drawings of the turtles that April draws when they're at the farmhouse?
Yeah.
That's one of the artists, isn't it?
I think it might be Kevin Eastman.
Yeah. Where did I leave
Either
off?
Kevin Eastman or Peter Laird. One or the other. Although Laird was usually the inker.
Somebody says, "Thoughts on We Happy Few?"
I haven't played it. I heard mixed things.
Well, I mean, I understand the context that it's in an Orwellian society where people are drugged to be kept, you know.
Yeah.
It's very Orwellian.
Yeah, that's...
But it's the whole survival aspect just draws me, you know. I mean, there's good survival games.
This, by the way, is the top speed in a fucking Prius.
Yeah.
This is...
But
holy shit, we are going tens of miles an hour.
It's kind of out of place in We Happy Few.
God damn, somebody inject that hamster with fucking speed, please.
But you haven't played it, right?
No. I have not, and it has gone on sale a lot of times, which is not a good sign.
Thy Raven Wing.
If you want to get a cool kind of funky stealth indie title or whatever that's also kind of implements procedural generation in an interesting way, you guys need to check out Sir, You Are Being Hunted.
I have heard good things.
Yeah, I picked that up recently, and it's very, very cool. All right. Okay, I am about to kung fu the shit out of some 5-year-olds.
I am grateful. I understand your sister passed.
She was an addict. She couldn't kick it.
Now, if this dojo sold pizza, we'd have a problem.
Though in light of that, your chosen career is rather interesting.
Hail Cobra!
Knowing who you are.
You asked me once not to lie to you.
That statue is a disease. I'm the cure.
You shouldn't ask me about my career.
Fair enough. What would you like to learn?
Okay, are we going leg break or stun strike? I'm leaning toward leg break.
When you asked the first time, people are overwhelmingly for leg break.
Okay. We're gonna go full Sid Vicious on this bitch. Ooh! That's unpleasant to watch. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
I love this, that you actually learn your moves.
Yeah, that is something Batman sorely missed.
Ever played TMNT Tournament Fighters? Says.
Oh, I love Tournament Fighters, especially.
We played that together. That was really fun.
Yeah, that is a game that is so good. I remember when I was still in high school, I think. I hooked my SNES up one day, just feeling a nostalgia trip. And I threw that on, and I was thinking, oh, this will be quaint. You know, these old video games from my childhood, they're probably not going to hold up that well. I fucking played Tournament Fighters for hours.
Yeah.
I just kept fucking playing. It's such a good game. It is objectively Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters on the SNES is one of the top 5 fighting games on the Super Nintendo. It is fucking incredible. Konami just killed it on that one. By the way, what is it? What was it? Injustice the Ninja Turtles were in?
Yeah, Injustice 2. They were DLC.
That is
coming out of fucking nowhere, by the way.
Yeah, but apparently it's just a skin.
No, they get their different weapons. Like, they are different characters.
Yeah, but are their moves different?
They do share similar moves, but, like, Raphael has, like, a Shellbreaker move, and, like, he's more of a grappler. And, like, they are different in some ways.
Whenever another Turtles movie that doesn't suck a dick comes out, they need to make a Turtles fighting game again.
Yeah.
They need to do a proper Turtles fighting game again. One where you can play as everybody. Casey Jones, Splinter.
Yeah.
Fucking everybody. Rat King. I want to be able to play as all those fucking guys.
John says, a Prius couldn't hit freeway speed if you dropped one out of a C-130.
Ooh.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Thy Raven Wings says, $4.49 on Steam? No way.
Oh.
That deal is way too good to pass up.
Oh, come on. I was trying to break your leg. No. Damn it. Let's try that again. There we are.
Please stop by again if you find one.
Please stop by again if you'd like to mortally wound my students.
Alex Van
And there's a
Kirk.
bunch of asshats doing Tai Chi in the background.
Looks like we're shy of one horse. You brought too many.
Guess who that was from? My Life is a Complex Pastiche. Donates $50.
Holy shit.
Thank you so much, sir. Any chance you'd do a Rageaholic Cinema on The Rundown? I consider that film one of the good few Dwayne Johnson movies before he became the ambiguously closet gay uncle of Hollywood.
Kind of is getting that way,
Godspeed.
Isn't he? It's funny, too, because didn't he do a movie right after that was like he was playing a gay character?
God, I don't remember.
Those were the dark times.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He was... People kind of forget his Hollywood career didn't really get off to a roaring start. He did Scorpion King, which was a big deal, and then he did Rundown, Walking Tall, which one of those was a hit, and...
Hercules. No, that was more recent.
What was it? The one where he was playing a Mo.
I know he was in the Fast and the Furious movies. That helped.
He was not good in that.
No,
Whatever it was, he was not good in it. And you would expect The Rock to be really good at comedy. He fucking sucked in it.
Come on, tough guy. You got nothing to
The
lose
Tooth
but your
Fairy?
teeth.
No.
Oh, God.
Be cool? Was he in that?
Was that it? I think that might have been it. Boom!
No, the pacifier was.
Yeah, totally
Vin
different
Diesel.
movie. Totally different movie.
Yeah. The Get Shorty sequel be cool. The game plan.
Yeah, I think it's Be Cool. Bam!
I don't really follow The Rock's career, so I wouldn't know. Yeah. Alex Van Kirk says, I apologize if you already answered and missed it, but I was wondering if you had any advice. Oh, yeah. Well, we already answered your question, man. Sorry.
That's for having a man bun!
But, yeah, we're just a little bit behind. This is usually how it goes.
I also love there's actual battle damage in this game. I forgot about that. It actually reflects, like, the more you get hit and stuff.
Danny numero 6 says,
Come on, bitch.
thoughts on the bands Metal Church and Evil Invaders?
Never heard Evil Invaders, but I love Metal Church. Oh! He went over the rail!
By God! I swear he's broken in half!
There's God is my... Holy shit! The other guy went over the rail! Stop the damn match! Stop the damn match! Stop the damn match! Stop Charlottesville!
I think I cheesed this entire thing just by throwing them over.
What?
I said I think I cheesed this whole part just by throwing them over. Yeah, get him over there.
Whoa! You motherfucker. I need to start countering that guy.
Oh, God. That looks like that hurts.
Fuck you. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's a glandular problem. Done? Yes!
Overkill asks, thoughts on Bronson's The Evil That Men Do.
Oh, great
and
fucking
Murphy's
movie.
Law.
Great fucking movie that you need to watch, dude. Great fucking movie. He literally twists a guy's dick off.
Yeah. No, I've seen that. We watched it together.
We did not watch The Evil That Men Do.
Yes. It was one of the first Bronson movies that you suggested.
No.
Yes, we watched it.
We did not.
We did.
Okay, what's the plot?
I forget. It's been a while.
I don't think you watched it with me.
I think.
And never sing Stained again, you shithead.
And Murphy's Law is excellent.
It certainly is.
I only know one law. Don't fuck with Jack Murphy. Barbarous the Spoiler says, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do the Rooster Fights this game. Yes, we did. Dylan Killen says, Taron got a rock that said bottom.
What?
Rock bottom.
Well, he is a bottom.
You don't know that. I mean, you can assume. Probably correctly.
If Rock gets any more effeminate in his modern movies, he's gonna have to change it to the fucking Rock Power Bottom.
Von Karstein says, any newer modern metal bands you would recommend?
Yeah, okay. Lucifer, Enforcer, Bullet, Wolf. There's a Ghost I would definitely recommend. Fucking shit, there's so many bands. Like, it sucks. There's a million of them. White Wizard's okay. I'm not crazy about their vocals. Cauldron, good band. Even though they're Canadian, I forgive them. A lot of those retro metal bands from Canada just aren't as good as the Swedish ones. I don't know why. Crash Diet. I mean, there's a lot of bands that are newish, and also the guy from Ghost, Tobias Forge, fucking the lead singer. He was in Crash Diet. I believe he was the guitarist in Crash Diet. That's the interesting thing. Like, Ghost is just one band in this whole wave of Swedish classic heavy metal. And if Ghost are smart, now that they're big enough to do arenas by themselves, they'll start taking some of these Swedish bands that are doing the classic metal style. Oh, Eclipse! How did I forget fucking Eclipse? If they're smart, they'll take some of these bands out on tour, and they'll turn this into a fucking movement. Because that'll be better for them. They'll make more money, and it'll just be better all around. That's really what we need right now. Metal and hard rock is in dire need of a bona fide movement. Because no other form of music has any kind of movement right now. There's a vacuum right now, just begging to be filled. Whoops.
God, it's getting ridiculous.
It is.
You gotta start chucking them over like on a regular basis now. You gotta tease it. Full-time Fader asks, have you seen the Salvation movie? Yes, we have.
We did. It's very good.
We addressed it last stream, or the stream before that. But yes, we did watch it. Very good. Eclipse, yes, Eclipse is also a good one.
There's so many good bands. Oh, and One Desire. Fucking awesome band.
I Hate Liberals says, Razor and Terry, have you guys played the Civil War game, War of Rights?
I've
seen it.
I saw it on Steam.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it yet.
The game is an alpha, early release on Steam, totally playable and fun. I have seen people play it too. Of course, it runs it slow, and it is kind of silly seeing modern shooter people, modern gamers try to play a Civil War game.
Oh shit!
Mercenary
Oh,
X21.
Fuck!
Hey, not gay T-Boogie. You skipped my question, did I? Also, that mill sounds like L.A. or San Fran.
Oh, no.
I should know I escaped from L.A. originally. And speaking of that movie, it's horribly inaccurate. L.A. is much worse, especially Inglewood, next to the airport, my home.
Oof.
Somebody says, so no barbecue recommendations then? Well, I already recommended Jim Ross's barbecue sauce. Which, by the way, full disclosure, we have
Mongolian barbecue. Oh, god damn it. Come on. Jesus, I am getting my ass kicked here.
Cyberwolf would like to know if you've ever played Mountain Blade.
I've not.
And who is this guy?
I don't know, but he keeps switching up the fucking QuickTime events, and it's killing me. There we are.
All right. We have a winner.
Oh
Seriously.
God.
That's the best you can do.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's it.
I thought it was gonna keep going. Shit.
That's
Congrats.
it.
Good shit. Daisy Ridley's acting talent says, gonna stream Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes out?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I didn't really play the previous ones. It was just never my thing.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciated it for what they were. I played all of 1 and almost finished 2, but I had to put it down. It was taking way too long, and I had other shit to do.
It sounded vaguely morbid. I had to put it down. I reckon there should have been the cocking of a shotgun in the background.
But when they do come out,
drug bust. Drug bust.
We definitely have to do Resident Evil. That's just a given. That fucking thing. We're gonna. He is going to put on the noir costume and the noir filter.
We need to play LA Noir again on
Yeah.
a stream, by the way. We really need to. Those are always fun streams. Hold on a second.
Frank Sauer says, so how do you feel now that the Two Best Friends channel broke up? We actually answered this last stream. But if you want to answer it again.
It seems like that tends to happen. I mean, the two best friends were like, weren't they kind of a clone of Game Grumps? Is it? They were kind of a clone of that. And didn't that happen with the Game Grumps? Didn't the exact same thing happen with the Game Grumps?
No, they're still going.
Well, they got back together.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, didn't they break up for a bit?
Well, I know it's had a couple of different members.
Yeah.
I don't follow them well enough to know all this by heart, but they're still around is all I know, really. Yeah. Barbarous Despoiler says, Sekiro?
All I know is if they're half as good at maintaining their relationships as they are at troubleshooting games that they stream, then it goes a long way to explaining what happened.
Barbarous the Spoiler says Sekiro and Neo 2. I forgot about Neo 2. I didn't play the original, but I can appreciate it.
By the way, there was this great... When we put out our Omicron review and all those fucking two best friends, brainless fucking trolls showed up and they were like, I can't believe you gave this game a positive review. This fucking open world cyberpunk forensics game that came out in 1999 and was literally unprecedented in game design scope when it was released. I can't believe you gave this a fucking positive review. I started literally doing this. I would literally click on their channel and screenshot it. I've got a folder full of screenshots. Every single one of them was subscribed to Two Best Friends.
Oh.
Every single one. You want to talk about sheep? Holy fucking shit! I need some shears for these people. Like, do you fucking hold a poll to ask like if it's all right for you to have an opinion?
Oh. Andrew.
Whoa.
Spader.
Well, we got visitors.
Andrew Spader says Battlefront 2005 stream when?
The original Battlefront. Yeah. I don't know. I always love those games.
You know, I heard that they added General Grievous and Kenobi to the new one, and I'm like, I'm tempted now. Is it good? I mean, is it playable now?
No.
Powderbot says
it's still just a bad Battlefield. It's just a bad Star Wars skin for Battlefield. Nothing's changing that. Okay, where's the camera? How do I hack the camera? Where's the... Okay, let's follow the...
Well, you gotta do your hand thing. Do you have
follow
that augmentation?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Powderbot says, y'all been seeing Stefan Molyneux's Twitter feed lately? Dude's on fire. I swear he's gone Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. It's right over here.
No, I don't follow
I haven't.
Twitter.
Yeah, I don't think I follow him either.
Vlad.
I do have to laugh. I'll say this. You guys were asking about Stefan Molyneux. I did have to laugh a little. It's just hilarious when he'll be talking about his channel and the development of it. And he'll be like, you know, we have the largest philosophy channel on YouTube. And it's like, motherfucker, do you watch your own channel? Like, when was the last... I love Stefan Molyneux, but when was the last time he made a video about philosophy? Like, he talks about politics now. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love it, but still. Shit, what the hell? 0451.
Hey, you got one right.
Hey. Okay.
I forget what yellow means. Does that
it means you're close.
Yeah.
Then let's try... Oh, no duplicates. Okay, so if that's close, then it's probably 6. And that... Damn.
No. Could be 9.
That's what I'm thinking. And if that... Okay, so the... Ha.
So 3.
There we are. Yellow means the number is there, it's just not in that spot.
Ah.
That's what it means. I just realized. It's an interesting hacking system, actually. A little inelegant, like not perfect, but I like that it's different. Instead of just like holding down a button or whatever.
Vlad the Kebab Remover said. Wait.
Are you a Dracula?
Oh no, it just happens to be similar. Howdy, Uncle Razor and Auntie Taryn. Happy belated Fistmas. Have my shekels as tribute. I'd like to ask you what your favorite Oriental film is.
Ooh.
Also, do you like Frank Sinatra
Maybe
and the Rat Pack?
Okay, favorite
Oriental film? Are you Chinese or Japanese?
I told you 1,000 times, Mr. Hill. I'm Laotian.
I know you're from across the ocean.
I like The Street Fighter by Sonny Chiba. I really like that movie.
Sorry, say that again?
Street Fighter, Sonny Chiba.
Oh, okay. Hard boiled.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Hard Boiled. Not so much the second one, though. The super drama one. All right, here we go.
James, if I missed a couple, go ahead and just type them in the chat.
No,
also, keep in mind, we're still a little bit behind, so that's also possible. And what were your thoughts on Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack? Do you like him?
No, Frank Sinatra was a piece of shit. You look into how he fucking treated Ava Gardner. What a fucking dirtbag. And then after he fucking kicks Ava Gardner to the curb, he goes and marries Nancy Sinatra, and he's fucking fooling around with Ava Gardner while he's with his new wife. He was a fucking piece of shit. He was a grade A piece of fucking shit. I'd like to spit on his grave. Also an overrated singer. I thought it was the Overpass. Oh, there we go. I didn't see the icon.
Does Wei Shen like Sabaton?
Identify the supplier. This guy?
I think he just tunes it out now, folks.
It's almost like I'm playing a game or something.
Yeah, I mean...
Is it him? And he gave the guy something. I'd be really pissed if that's the wrong guy. He does have an open shirt. Frankly, I'm okay with arresting him just for the open shirt, to be honest. I'm cool with that. Okay, what was the question?
Was it a question?
What?
Why does Wei Shen like Sabaton?
I do tune it out at this point.
David NS84
You're absolutely
says,
right.
Hope your Christmas was merry and belated congrats on the engagement. How long till the Dems cave on the wall? Also, maybe I'm naive, but it seems to me that at least Trump is tipped off to Dems stealing 2020. Might be harder in that case.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's smart enough to take some steps. I'm going to be Bruce Lee again, because Bruce Lee. I agree. He'll probably put some kind of contingency in place, but of course the problem is the corruption is so systemic. I mean, how do you forestall that? Actually, I should probably sleep. Human beings require sleep, right?
And how long do you think they'll until they cave on the wall?
Well, I mean, it honestly doesn't matter a whole lot if they cave on the wall, because they don't have a majority in Congress. They don't even really have enough to filibuster, and either way, it's going to happen. The House already passed it, and the House was the big problem. The House was going to be the most difficult part. So, honestly, I don't think it even really matters if they cave or not. This is all making them look bad. Look, it made the Republicans look bad when they did the shutdown under Obama. This is making the Democrats look bad. You look at their approval ratings, and they've already plummeted. over this shit. Nobody's really blaming Trump. The people who hated Trump still hate Trump, but what else is fucking new?
Leonard Church says Days
What do we have
X
here? Ooh,
get
cop
the hell
motorcycle.
out of California, obviously.
Yeah. Cop motorcycle.
The Great Motivator says Pelosi has been spotted at a luxury resort in Hawaii.
Yeah, I believe it.
Leonard Church donates again and says, I know they're a state and fellow Americans, boo-hoo, but if California fell into San Andreas' fault, it was nukes. It was nukes. How much do we celebrate?
What?
I don't know. That was bad syntax there.
Was that English?
Barbarous the Spoiler donates again tonight. What do you think the most likely strategy for the Democrats in 2020 will be? Cheating their asses off.
Yep.
What's going on, Winston?
I'll tell you what won't work. The impeach shit. It's not going to work. It didn't work for Republicans in 1997 and 98. It's not going to work for Democrats in 2018.
Benny, manager of Club Bam Bam, old friend of mine. Now he's working for Dog Eyes. That Ham Garton is getting back at us for taking his minibus route.
Look, I'll go talk to Benny, make him see reason.
Who would have thought a guy who rides on a short bus would be so unreasonable? All right. I feel like a member of Magnum Force.
Let's see.
Oh,
Revius
shit.
says, a Deus Ex map in the Vatican would be interesting from a story perspective.
That could be cool.
It would probably just be like a side mission or something.
Yeah.
Like flying out somewhere.
Probably all the new maps will be in French-Canadian areas. It'll be Deus Ex divided.
Jay Center says,
What do you think you're doing?
It'll be Deus Ex Vive la
You
Révolution.
can afford to be here. You got standards to keep up.
Jay Center says, sprinkle brown sugar on thick bacon. Bake to taste, cut up and mix into mac and cheese. Lightly coat boneless pork chops with marmalade and bread with panko. Bake at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. You're welcome.
Did I just make an IED? You forgot
the way you cook.
you forgot the most important step. Buy insulin.
Marshall Arborist says, hello again, Razor and T-Boogie. Razor, what's the longest motorcycle ride you've made?
I don't know. In this game, I have no idea.
Maybe he's not talking about the game. Maybe he means like...
Went up to Cameron, Arizona. Go look that up. It's pretty far from Phoenix, but it's like an old abandoned mining town.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. We have a lot of these random western ghost towns.
Yeah, left over from the Gold
in
Rush.
Arizona that are really cool to just run up to. They'll have like one gas station in them. And there's like a family and a half living there. They're pretty cool.
Ever do anything like the Sturgis rally or have any
No.
interest in that sort of thing?
No, we have a big one here in Phoenix. I forget what it's called, but I've never been to it. You'll see them every now and then. They'll do a big ride down the middle of like Central Avenue or 19th Avenue or something. You'll see they have a big procession. I forget what it's called.
He says he rode it in 2017, and riding through Arizona desert as the sun rose was breathtaking.
Oh yeah, there is nothing like
Sure,
riding a motorcycle through the desert. Nothing.
Just the sunrises and sunsets here are amazing.
Unbelievable.
Danny Numero 6 says, favorite metal and non-metal live albums.
Favorite metal live album? I would go with Accept Staying Alive. Fucking amazing album. Amazing album. For non-metal album, live album, yeah, I don't know. I would probably go with Michael Jackson live at Wembley 1987, 88 on the Bad Tour, where all his vocals were live. He didn't do any lip syncing.
I knew the non-metal one was going to be mine.
Dancing. Well, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's Michael Jackson.
For me, it would have to be No Sleep Till Hammersmith and the Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore East for non-metal.
I'm Way
Cool.
Shan. You're a
James
karaoke
Percy
hostess,
says,
right?
do you...
get me into the VIP room?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Sure. Just come with me.
Just talking to random women.
You have a bit of an accent. Are you from around here?
It forces you to be a barfly.
That's so cool.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you could do, like, karaoke and shit, right?
Benny?
Is that what you have to do here?
Yeah.
Benny's nice enough.
Oh, yeah. It's time for
Oh, my God, it's
karaoke.
karaoke.
Here we go.
We're
This is the
doing
part.
karaoke.
Here's what everyone wanted.
Sing me a song.
Oh, God.
Right.
Oh, no, it's the Clash.
Do my Sharona. Play One Winged Angel.
Oh. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on. This is harder than it looks. There we go. Oh, come on. There's no quick time event for the guitar solo. Oh, my God. Whoa. So just to recap, the game has mandated that we play as an Asian bad driver and an Asian who is bad at karaoke. If we could get a small penis minigame in here, we could really touch them all. Be an ethnic stereotype home run. Did I do it? 96%. Not bad.
Wow, you're actually really good.
For an Asian.
I like it down here, but back home, I'm used to a little more. You'd be the person I'd talk to about that, right? Can I get a VIP room?
Yes, of course. It's much nicer up there.
Go ahead to the lounge upstairs. I'll get the room set up.
I guess you're trying to get in with Dog Eyes or whatever the hell. All right. Where the hell is this room? There's the man of the hour.
Byway.
All right. Ooh. Martial arts upgrade.
Oh, hey. Who the fuck are you?
I'm looking for Benny.
Oh, Benny.
Hey, Benny.
Yeah.
Some guy here wants to talk to you.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I have a message from an old friend, Winston Chu.
Winston? Well, this isn't such a good idea. I think you should leave.
He wants you to know that Dog Eyes isn't your problem anymore. If he gives you any trouble, you let Winston know, and I'll take care of it, personally.
You heard that, man. Get the fuck out of here.
It's awfully quiet in this club.
Everybody out!
It's really not. We just turned everything off.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Throw him into the into the speaker. There we go. Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo!
Use the fish tank. Somebody request.
Yeah, I think you can actually. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is! Nice! That's how physics work.
Benny, get the fuck out of here! Benny, I know you're in there!
Ah! Ow! All right, into the speaker. Into the speaker. No, into the. Yeah. No. Can I put him on the bar? Yeah. Okay, where the hell? Where is he at? Where is he at? Downstairs?
Looks like it.
Oh. Hey, whatever. Whatever gets you there. Whoa, he's got a fucking knife.
We will hold all questions until we're done with this little part here.
There we go. That's more like it. Oh, it's a slasher movie now. Tiger uppercut. Oh, full-blown uppercut. Love it. Come on. Brilliantine. Now let's get the fuck over there. Shut up, Lumpy. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
I don't think he's here.
Whoa.
Oh, he is there. Why would he go to hide in the bathroom? Why wouldn't he just leave?
He really wanted to corner himself is the thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on.
Oh, can you give someone a swirly in the urinal? Do it.
That'd be my guess. No? Come on, dude. Stop fucking attacking me and let me give you a swirly, you shithead.
Aw. Oh, no, wait. He's back up.
He just never stops attacking is the problem. Like, I keep trying to grab him, but he won't stop attacking.
Yeah. Relax, Benny. I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay.
Just listen.
Okay. What do you want?
Just what I said. Winston wants to be your friend.
And what about Dog Eyes?
Not your problem.
I hope you're right.
You're gonna end up in Japanese hell. A disgrace to your ancestors.
Nice timing.
Of course you can, Benny.
Woo! Mission complete. Yeah, no swirly. Taking a little break here. Let's see here.
Let's see. Da 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 da. Triad upgrades. Bless you.
Thank you.
Strike damage bonus. That'll help.
David NS84 says, along with some friends, fellow classmates from my MFA program, we're launching a pulp fiction webzine in January.
Sweet!
With original content and non-fiction articles on writing.
I like it.
Would you like me to send you the details over Facebook when we're ready to launch?
Fuck yeah, I would. Whatever you do, get a good artist to do illustrations for you. I'll tell you this: if you have to pay some money, it's worth it. It's totally worth it. You want that good black and white pen and ink, either brush work or charcoal pencil, or you want that pulp style art in there. You definitely want illustrations in it. A good example, there was what the fuck was it called? There was a really good pulp zine from the 70s, and they had this excellent artist who used to do dot work, dot drawings, where they use a pen and just illustrate with dots, kind of like Shel Silverstein, where the sidewalk ends or whatever. He just did that for all the art, and he illustrated every issue, and it was absolutely awesome. Get someone who's a pretty good artist and give it its own kind of feel.
There's a civil war brewing in the Sun on Yi.
Give it that
Winston
pulp
and Dog
look.
Eyes escalated practically every day. Don't you read my fucking reports?
I mean, you personally. How are you doing?
Look, Raymond, I gotta get back.
Your state of mind is important, Wei.
For those who don't know, this is his handler.
Fuck you. I do my job just fine.
Wei is infiltrating the Hong Kong triads
Pendrew assigned me as your controller. And listen, Wei,
for our good friends, the FBI.
I know you have a personal stake here.
Why are the
This
FBI in
cannot be
China?
a vendetta. We're cops. There are rules.
You're a cop.
Not investigating Clintons, I
Rules are
believe.
different. And you're fucking concerned about me?
You are an officer of the law, Wei, same as me.
We are not the same. You understand? We done?
Yeah, we're done.
Tom says, random question. Do you think Truman should have let MacArthur use the nuke in the Korean War, or did Truman make the right call relieving him?
In the Korean War?
Yes.
By the time the Korean War came around, I think nuclear proliferation had taken off so much, it probably would have been a bad move at that juncture. That said, I think by the time the Vietnam War came around, I could see the argument for using it there. But no, Korea, I actually think that was the right call.
For posterity says, I'm Canadian, and I'm so damn happy Trump won. Well, thank you. A nice donation from our Canadian allies. Roscoe says, Razor.
Mind the moose dung.
Razor, look up the YouTube vid Ring Me Up by Amy Adams. It is the greatest NPC I have ever seen. The stream will love you, unlike Taryn.
Taryn isn't capable of love. He feels a rough reptilian approximation of it.
Yes. Mr. Mephisto donates $20. Thank you very much. Thanks to California Assimilation, where will you and Taryn retreat if things do not improve in Phoenix? I don't know if I asked this in the past stream or not.
No, what we've got to do is
stand your ground.
No, I joke about building a wall with California, but honestly, all you really have to do is make it uncomfortable for Californians to live here, because they're such lazy fucks. They'll just move somewhere else.
Wear that MAGA hat out in public.
Just make it really uncomfortable for them. Make
ice patrols everywhere.
Blair country music. Because seriously, you've already got Colorado and Texas and New Mexico and all these other states they could be moving to. All you really have to do is make it even marginally inconvenient for them to be here, and they'll be like, fuck that, I'll go move to Texas. But yeah, I saw a number recently, if you want to know how bad it is. Just over the last year, there have been roughly 170,000 or so California refugees that have fled to other states just over 2017. And they broke down the number that each state got. Texas got the most at something to the effect of 40,000. My condolences, Texas. I feel really bad about that. I'm sure they all moved to fucking Austin. But Arizona came in number 2, not far behind that at like 34,000 or something. So it's definitely a problem. It'd be one thing if they left and they were like, fuck, we fucked up. It's time to straighten up and fly right and vote differently. But they don't really, they legitimately do not make the mental connection between their voting choices and the high taxes in California. They do not see the connection at all. They will continue voting the way they did in California by and large. Some of them will not, but very, very few.
Hey,
unfortunately.
I've been waiting for you. You guys smell something? I do. It's a sexy galoshe. You know what happens to rats, Wade?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Conroy gave me all the details when he was helping me out on that midway.
You so sinner! Who the fuck do you think you are, huh? You come in out of nowhere and suddenly our guys start to get arrested? He ratted out pop star Winston. I know he did.
Nice gun.
This motherfucker right here is a snitch.
Is that right, Ming?
You fucking rat. I sent you to pop star, but now he's in jail.
Yeah? And who stands to gain the most from that? You're gonna take over Popstar's whole ketamine racket now. No more scraps for you. You'll supply the whole city with drugs. You and Dog Eyes. Popstar's gone, but you're still dealing, aren't you? So who's supplying you?
Are you guys actually listening to this asshole? He's a rat. He's a fucking rat. You're still working for that bastard, aren't you? Wait, Winston, I swear. Oh, he's a dirty fucker, man.
Nice!
You know, I would have investigated first. I mean...
Fucking rat. Clean that up.
You know, if they had critical thinking skills, they probably wouldn't have resorted to crime.
You're getting this business for yourself.
Or at least they'd be better at it.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Oh, more story?
No, I think... Oh! No, it is more story. God damn it, I was just sleeping in my Bruce Lee duds.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's what always bothers me about characters in these games. They go to sleep in full, you know, clothes, shoes, armor, whatever the game happens to be.
What the fuck?
Okay.
James Bursey says, Gary Busey was the best part of Soldier, period.
Alright. It was just a good movie.
Thy Raven Wings asks, best Conan video game.
Best Conan video game. I mean, I hesitate to even call Exiles a Conan video game. Because it's like, Conan Exiles is a game that, like, they clearly had the game idea already made. And then they were like, well, shit, let's tack the Conan license on top of it.
Yeah, I'd hate to admit it, but yeah.
Because it's totally not, like, catered to the Conan playstyle. Because what would you think a Conan game would be like? You'd probably be wielding big clubs and doing a lot of hack and slash shit, but the combat in Exiles is so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
There's so many mods for that game. I just want someone to really put in the work and make a combat overhaul.
It's like if you wanna build Barbie's Barbarian Dreamhouse, like, fucking do not walk, run to grab Conan Exiles. But if you actually want to, like, plunder dungeons
deal with psychos
and like swing a giant warhammer and feel like Conan the Barbarian, do not fuck around with it. It's definitely not built for it. Airbrush dragon armored van. What better way to advertise the fact that you're in a fucking triad?
I wish I could live your life just for one day.
All right.
Well, what are you saying? Are you saying that people who have eagles and wolves sprayed across their van are
yes
part of like a
yes
Native American or in a hippie band?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. There have only been like 3 Conan games, to my knowledge. Like there was the
there's only
one
a
on
few.
360. There was that failed MMO, and there was Exiles.
Well, I mean, during the 8 and 16-bit era, there were a few games, I believe, but
Were there other Conan games? Really?
yeah, like on home computers and stuff. I think there were other Conan games. I could be wrong, but I would assume, especially with the movie having come out in the early 80s. I could be all wrong on that. If anyone wants to set me straight on that, like, I defer to your superior wisdom. But there needs to be a Solomon Kane game.
Flint, Michigan Slip and Slides says, you mentioned Soldier. You're talking about the Kurt Russell movie, right?
Yes, sir. It is a spiritual sequel to Blade Runner.
I love that. I love that movie had no idea it was in the Blade Runner universe.
Yep.
Do you think the training in the beginning would really work?
You're gonna end up in Japanese hell, a disgrace to your ancestors.
I mean, they're replicants. They don't really need that much training, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
But, that's the idea behind Soldier. If you watch that movie now and realize that it's in the Blade Runner universe, all of it kind of comes into focus.
Lightspeed Legato says, Sabaton, great band or greatest band?
Is there like an anti-Sabaton I can counter that with?
Merlin's Chester says,
Sabaton, greatest mediocre power band?
Or you've heard of tarot, right? Which card would be your significant?
I've never... Signifier? I've never played tarot. I don't fuck around with it.
Yeah. And I wouldn't know either.
I've heard of the really, really bad comic.
Thinking 7 of Wands and 2 of Swords, respectively. Feel free to look them up.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Bobio Jimbo says, if you like Jordan Peterson, you should read Jordanix? What is your favorite? What are your favorite cars? Is it a 71? I keep getting the years mixed up. It's either a 71 or a 72, but a Corvette Stingray, where it's got that curved front. I fucking love that car.
I like, and it's not that practical of a car. It's not even that good of a car, but I always liked the Plymouth Prowler because I like the design of it. It's kind of a modern muscle car in a way, even though it's not a muscle car. It's like a V2. It has like, the engine is complete shit. But if I was ever a rich bastard with just money to throw around, I would totally look into getting a Plymouth Prowler. I just like the way they look. That and the fucking car from Cobra. The goddamn Cobra car. In the same color, by the way. With the nitrous boost on the fucking stick.
Kenny Powers asks, Razor, what's best in life?
Oh, shit. To mine your resources, to get your plant fibers, and to hear the lamentations of the women as they gaze up at your Bobby Dream house.
Yes.
Whoa!
Ethan Long says, have you done a Warframe stream? If not, would you do one in the future?
I don't see why. I don't really play it.
Yeah, Warframe is not really his type of thing. And the Wail of a Dying Coyote says, quick, say something positive about Guns N' Roses.
HIV.
Ethan Long says, thoughts on how to fix the Venom movie. I haven't seen it, so...
I haven't seen it, so I don't know what's good about it or not good about it.
Yeah. Stealth Creation says, movie pitch.
I almost think there's like an opposite reaction going on with Venom where people were so negative about it that, like, the fanboys were kind of like, oh, yeah, I'll watch this 5 times then, even though it's not that good of a movie. So it's kind of like jokes on them a little bit.
Stealth Creation says, movie pitch.
But no, that's not fair. I haven't seen it, so.
Charlotte's Dark Web. Pig meets 4chan.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Eat it!
Iron Confed says, Dynamite's The Shadow Volume 2, Revolution, summed up in 2 words. Be gone, thought.
Yeah, very, very, very good.
Gaku says, Game Grumps didn't break up. JonTron left and was replaced by Danny. Also, why
so they broke up.
Also, why do you look like Adam Jensen?
Why don't you look like Adam Jensen?
Because Sleeping Dogs is a Square Enix game. And guess what is currently, sadly, owned by Square Enix? Asim Justin says, signing off for the night. See you.
By the way, did you see those figures when the figures were leaked for simultaneous players for particular games?
No.
And fucking Deus Ex Mankind Divided beat out like fucking Fallout 4 and shit.
Ooh.
More people. Turns out more people were playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided on PS4 than a lot of big titles.
Oh yeah. That whole they tracked it through trophies and shit.
Yeah, they leaked the number or they accidentally kind of showed what games are played the most, and Deus Ex Mankind Divided beat out a bunch of huge games. So much for not being a hit, huh?
Asim Justin says.
Although in fairness, I think they gave that game away.
Yeah, they did.
1 month.
Yeah.
So that kind of explains that, honestly. But still, it's good that a lot of people have played it.
Asim Justin says he's signing off for the night. See you, Braid Runners, in 2019. Yeah, see you next year. Love that joke. The dad joke.
Come on, bitch. Fuck. What the fuck? Just gonna let him get away? Oh well.
M62259 says, thoughts on Charlie Brooker, Black Mirror, and the recent Bandersnatch special.
Charlie Brooker, I imagine he enjoys his royalty payments from Yahtzee. What the hell? Oh, I see. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Oops. My bad. Yeah! Good shit. Wait. Umbrella? That does not look like an umbrella. I'm not going to say what that looks like. But it has 3 speeds.
Any other thoughts? Black Mirror, Bandersnatch?
I haven't seen and haven't seen.
Gabe. Wow, I cannot pronounce that. I'll just say Gabe. Gabe says, good luck with my name. Oh, fuck.
Well, that you proved him right before you even read the question.
My girlfriend and I love the content. Keep it up. Godspeed.
Godspeed, motherfucker.
Osmium says, with Patreon and other subscription supporters cucking out to financial institutes like MasterCard.
Don't call it cucking out. It's designed. They absolutely intended to do what they're doing right now. It's 100% intentional, and it's collusion.
Yeah.
What's going on between PayPal and Patreon right now, that is the dictionary definition of collusion.
Yeah. No, people who are doing this, all these companies, including Facebook, Twitter. If they think they can do this and not get the hammer dropped on them, they're gonna get it hard. They have no idea.
Like a dirty whore.
You start fucking with people's money, I mean, you're done.
Some guy's already suing Patreon.
Which
is what you need. You need one whistleblower with some cash and a good lawyer. That's all you need. And if you're smart, you'll get organizations like Judicial Watch involved, you know, like activist organizations that have lawyers that have a political slant and like are experienced at taking on cases like this. What are we looking at here?
James, if your question isn't appearing on Streamlabs, just go ahead and ask it, man. I'm looking at the chat.
Hipster jacket, I love it. I love it.
Want some clothes? Please
Whew.
come again.
Do you think
I love that
Rubens-
when you don't buy stuff they say please don't come again.
Do you think Rubens and Peterson's new platform will be the time to wage a suit?
Yeah, make the new platform and wage the suit at the same time. Dick 'em from both ends. Give 'em a fucking paralegal airtight. Don't let them get up for air, because you know the left won't let up for air with you. We've seen that proven time and time again.
Yeah, the time for
they're going to be merciless. Fucking go for the jugular and do not apologize.
the time for seeking middle ground is come and gone.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, a lot of these people that like are on Twitter and whatnot have just had too much of the Kool-Aid.
Yep.
There's no helping them. I mean, they just don't care. We're the enemy. We're the Nazis. So, I mean, at this point, you just have to fight back and as hard as you can. James Percy asks,
I don't know if they're...
saw Total Recall, Blade Runner 2070. Why do Canadians get so many cool show ideas to ruin with crappy acting and production value?
I don't know. I do know that Denis Villeneuve was the wrong choice for that movie. He was the wrong call. I don't know why Ridley Scott was muscled out of that. I have no idea. It's very odd, too, because Ridley Scott was just coming off of a movie he won a fucking Oscar for. It seems bizarre. He had just made The Martian, which was like one of the biggest successes of his career. Seems like it would have been the ideal time to give him a Blade Runner sequel, but I don't know. Hey, my motorcycle's still there. I'm gonna go use my motorcycle. It's still blocking traffic.
Miguel says, hope you're all doing well tonight. Will there ever be a Candlemas metal mythos or a metal mythos for a doom metal band in general?
Black Sabbath was... I already did Black Sabbath. I'm not the biggest Candlemas fan. So, you know, I can take or leave them. I was more interested when they got Mats Levin, because I thought it might be kind of cool to have him doing his thing, but then they kicked him the fuck out of the band and got the who do they have? I think they have the original singer from the 80s, possibly. Candlemas has had a lot of turnover, folks. But yeah, I'm not the biggest Candlemas fan. They're good, but...
Mercenary X21 asks you to roast San Diego.
What? I actually, of all the cities in California, I probably hate San Diego the least. Like, it's okay.
And he says, I refuse to acknowledge or accept the rest of the state. Thank God for the Marines.
Well, don't say that about NoCal, because Northern California's all right.
Oh, and James Percy says he was talking about Total Recall 2070, not Blade Runner.
And there's some pretty good actors in that show. Yeah. Just depends. Not all of them. There's a few shitty actors, but that show's good.
Serpent21 says Odo versus Judge Dredd. Who wins and who's more awesome?
Odo can turn into anything! Of course he wins!
To have two homes is to have two souls.
He can turn into a living murder machine.
Feel at home anywhere.
Time to learn more moves. Show me your moves.
So as not to lose it.
We are actually reaching the end.
Alrighty.
What would you like to learn?
Ramish asks, "Hey Razor and Terran, love your
what's
stream.
this?
I was wondering if you played Soul Calibur 6."
Okay. Damn!
Speeding bird kick. I think just see a mod for this where it's just all Street Fighter moves.
Okay, I'm gonna do disarm tackle. Okay.
I'm ashamed to call myself your teacher.
I think I just heard one of the Phoenix explosions, by the way, in the background there.
Oh, that could just be like, that could have been someone slamming a car door.
That was definitely not. Alright, come on. Here? Oh, I see. Oops. Let's try that again. That's just fun to do. There we are. Whoa.
While you're showing off your moves, have you played Soul Calibur 6?
Hey, stop that. No, I haven't. I have no interest.
That answered the second part of the question if you're thinking about reviewing it. He says, "So far, I love how enjoyable it is to play."
And no interest.
Oh, hey, Black Raptor. He says, "Just got the new Conan comic from Marvel yesterday." Oh my god, that's out. So far, I would rank this on somewhere on the lesser end of the Dark Horse comics. Also got my mother copies of the Elric BD for Christmas. Being an Elric fan herself, she loves them.
Is this game glitching or something? Is this... Oh, whatever. Alright, whatever.
Metalhead Martyr says, oh, and that's really good, Black Raptor. Metalhead Martyr says,
Should definitely check out the fucking... I wish the French Conan comic would come out here, because it looks so much better. The art is better, the story looks better. I don't know why the French seem to be the only people that understand pulps right now. I don't know what that's about, because they are not a politically incorrect society at all. I don't know how your society can be so awash in political
correctness. You're gonna end up in Japanese hell, a disgrace to your ancestors.
And yet your entertainment is steeped in pulpy political incorrectness.
Metalhead Martyr says, "Considering your love of motorcycles, what's your favorite brand? Harley Davidson, Indian, etc."
Triumph.
Triumph, yeah, me too. Iron Confed says, "Do we have?"
Although I do like some Japanese brands. I was joking around earlier. I have a Yamaha Virago, and they're nice bikes. You know, they're lighter. They're good for starters. If you're just starting out riding, I would recommend a slightly smaller bike. Something that's not, if you drop it, it's not going to be a big deal. Lifting it back up, stuff like that. You know, a Honda or something like that. And going with Japanese bikes in that case makes a lot of sense. They're less unwieldy. They're less dangerous. You know, you can just kind of ride around at slower speeds and sort of get your bearings for a while. I think that's probably the best way to go. Speaking of which,
full-time
this kind of looks like a Kawasaki or a Honda.
Full-time Fader says, drawing skulls and practicing anatomy while watching you guys play Sleeping Dogs. Future comic artist in training here. Godspeed, and may Mobius be with me tonight.
Godspeed. Good luck, because there is no money in it, and I can speak from experience.
Iron Confidence says,
although if you find someone who actually is professional and will pay a normal page rate, you actually can make some bank at comic art. But nowadays you have to sell your own shit because the publishers are all dead, and the big publishers that are left are paying fucking peanuts to South Americans. They're outsourcing half their shit.
yeah, I can't fucking stand that. The whole South American stereotype for comic artists is a real thing.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Iron Confed says, do we have a need to have an anti-Civil War movement soon, or should we start digging bomb shelters? Also, how long do you expect before the next big game crash, and who do you think will survive?
I already said there was a video game crash in 2009. 2008, 2009, around that area. If your definition of a video game crash is the same thing as it was in 1982, which is, video games don't go away, they just get a lot less relevant and a bunch of big companies go out of business. I mean, I could sit here for the next 20 minutes and talk about video game companies that have gone out of business since 2008. We absolutely hit a crash in 2008, and the media just wouldn't report it as one.
Yeah.
They called it a slowdown. They called it a whatever, right? They were calling the industry recession-proof, and pretty much overnight they suddenly were talking about the slowdown.
I mean, if you think about all the companies that EA and Sony shut down.
Oh, man, especially in those years.
Yeah.
We hit a crash. It was a crash. And I made 2 videos about it, and I stand by every fucking word.
Now, who do you think would survive is the second part of the question. Do you think, I would think, obviously...
Probably you would get a lot of upper-middle market developers who are kind of on the rise that would be able to weather it because they don't have the same overheads as the big companies.
Focus. Square Enix
people like
reason.
Focus, people like... CD Projekt may actually be too big at this point. They're actually like a AAA developer at this point. But like those level, what CD Projekt used to be, those kind of level of developers would probably weather it fine.
Inspector.
Away.
Or maybe the bigger ones that are owned by bigger media companies, like EA would be done. Activision would be done.
Oh, obviously.
But
I would even go as far as to say Blizzard, even with World of Warcraft, hanging on to that. I could see them definitely...
Or they would break away from Activision and survive that way.
Yeah.
But WB Interactive might survive because they're owned by WB.
Yeah,
and
they're a movie company,
and
primarily.
WB might be willing to just take a loss for a while to say they're in the video game business. You never know how those things are going to shake out.
I'm glad you're here. What do you know about the underground racing circuit?
Well, they drive fast. Occasionally they crash into something.
Yeah, and occasionally they end up killing each other.
Well, that's manslaughter at best.
But these last couple of files don't feel like manslaughter to me. It's got more of
this is Kelly Who.
Deliberate feel to it.
You want me to check it out?
Yeah. Get into the circuit.
Talk about a voice actress not looking like her character.
Yeah. Just a few more to go, actually. Daisy Ridley's acting talent says, favorite and least favorite Street Fighter characters. Well, favorite's an easy one.
Yeah.
But that would be Vega. And who would be your least
favorite? Favorite is definitely Vega. Least favorite is probably... Oh, God. Ken, Akuma, any of those fucking boring-ass Shoto characters.
What about Oil Man from Street Fighter 4? Or
oh, man, he was...
Hakan?
Talk about pointless.
Yeah.
What a pointless character. Also, Juri is really dumb. Juri is just retarded.
A couple of the newer ones.
Before she was patched, man, her fucking kick had more priority than God. It was ridiculous. They fixed her, but... It's funny, people watch my Super Street Fighter 4 review or whatever it was where I was talking about Juri, and they're like, what are you talking about? Her kicks have no priority. What's a patch? Like, fucking retards. But yeah.
Some of the newer ones, too. Falky, or whatever, how the fuck you pronounce it. in Street Fighter V, and the chick with the orb. Oh, and
Who,
that
Rose?
huge dude.
Rose?
Not Rose. No. So I forget what the fuck her name is. I'm sure chat knows. And the other huge dude it's as big as Hugo that they introduced in Street Fighter V.
Oh, Rufus?
No, I'm not sure what his name is actually. Minot. Thank you. Minot is the one with the
Rufus is a dumb fucking character. The new designs are all just what the fuck.
Yeah, Abigail's the huge one. Yeah.
Oh, Abigail's from Final Fight.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've heard he's really bad.
Abigail, and he's got face paint like King Diamond. I wonder if there's a coincidence, because King Diamond has an album called Abigail. Tons of King Diamond and metal references in Final Fight.
The Spaz from Rain Man. Hey,
This
welcome
card
back.
is nice.
Hey boys, check out a band called The Who. That H-U. It's Mongolian metal with traditional instruments from the region. It's surprisingly great.
This racing segment?
That's interesting. Is story happening? No, racing.
Racing is happening.
Can you answer questions in race?
Yeah, probably.
M62259 says, what do you think of the neocon theory that Kim Jong-un will never give up his nukes in a gambit to take over the South in a Jewish reunification after the end of war declaration is signed? According to them, the nukes are there so the U.S. doesn't intervene.
I mean, it's possible. It does sound a little... Oh, shit. Hold on. Damn it! Come on! There we go. There we go. Whoa! He took himself out. Do I have to destroy these cars or just beat them?
No, you're in a race. I think it's a race.
Okay. Here's the thing. I actually think we're in a strange position where Kim Jong-un actually gets more of what he wants if he loses the nukes. If we create a situation where everything Kim Jong-un wants he gets through non-aggression, there's going to be non-aggression. He's not going to need the nukes. So I don't think he's going to give up the nukes for nothing, but I think it's likely he will. I understand there was some story.
Hell, a disgrace to your ancestors.
There was some story 2-3 weeks ago that they're not going to give up their nukes. They're not going to, and it turned out to be bullshit. But which strikes me as misdirection and intentional misinformation, personally. Maybe the last gasp of the Bill Crystal Syndicate.
Mr. Monkey Lint donated.
Talk about is anything less relevant than neocons at this point, though? Even the neocons, like Ben Shapiro, have to pretend they're not neocons. That's how bad it has gotten for them.
I can't get over the whole war is supposed to be good thing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, how can we've been at war for, God, over a decade, way over a decade.
2003?
It's like, fucking give it up, man. I would like to live in an America where we're not constantly at war.
Yeah.
There are kids
Well, the problem
in
is that's the
college.
problem when you create a war industry. At a bare minimum, you need some kind of police action, some kind of something going on.
There are kids attending college right now who have never lived in an America where we weren't at war.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
fucking crazy.
Absolutely.
Yes, Yuki.
War! Oh, McCain, you're still with us in spirit.
Mr. Monkey Lint says, donates $40 and says, Merry Fistmas, Razor and Terran.
God fucking speed, sir.
Please have a pizza on me and keep putting dirt.
We actually had pizza tonight.
Yes, deep dish.
How did you know? We went to the Caesar. Pizza snobs be damned.
And keep putting dirt bags in body bags. Since we know you like Sabaton, but do you think Sabaton likes Sabaton? I can draw lines.
I think they like the paychecks they get from Sabaton.
I can draw lines, push pixels. Please let me know what art you want on T-shirts.
Oh, cool. Yeah, whatever.
Something anti-communist, just to rub it in.
No, you know what I want is, and I'm going to pay to have this done. I forgot when I was getting that dude to redesign some of our logos, just, sharpen them up, make them look a little snazzier. I forgot to get him to do the Metal Mythos logo.
And the arcade logo.
Because we need a Metal Mythos shirt. I think people would wear a Metal Mythos shirt, right? I think people want it. Actually, I've been asked for it, so I know people want it. Let's see here.
Papa John's.
Fuck Papa John's.
Merlin's Jester says, ever read comics written by James Stokio?
No.
Stokoe?
Nope.
Sorry about that, man. Osmium says, in a short summary, how shitty are theme parks? Oh, I know. I know.
2 in a row.
I know Silent.
3 in a row.
I know Silent Hills theme park is pretty bad. Wouldn't recommend it.
Is it? 4. Shall we make it 5? Shall we make it 5? Where did he go?
See, now we're just talking.
Uh-oh. Lose the cops. That'll happen when you purposely kill bystanders.
But you've been to many theme parks? I mean, I've been to the Six Flags in the past.
Yeah, I've been to lots. I've been to Kings Island. I've been to 3 different Six Flags. I've been to a bunch of water parks out here. Whoa, there we go. What was the question? What was my favorite?
No, just how shitty are theme parks, and really.
No, I like them.
Yeah, I mean,
I like them.
Really
it just depends on the theme park.
And speaking of water parks, I have been to America's greatest water park, and for anyone visiting Texas, I highly, during the summer, I highly recommend it. Make it a day. Head for New Braunfels, Texas, and visit Schlitterbahn. It is amazing. It lives up to all
They
the hype.
have some even bigger water parks now, but they're in malls.
Weird.
Yeah. Let's do another race. Oh, what the hell is this? I'm racing a bunch of... What the fuck?
Markod says...
I'm racing a bunch of hipster mobiles?
On Patreon and PayPal collusion, YouTuber Law is taking things up with the FTC.
Yeah.
Send any antitrust lawyers you know his way.
Listen to the man. There is clear collusion, though, between PayPal and Patreon. And it's unsettling because I'm like all of you, like anyone who has Amazon or anyone who has eBay has used PayPal before. You know what I mean? Like it's a common payment system, and you're just learning that it's just as ideological as anyone the fuck else these days. And I don't know about you, but I don't want my fucking money supporting that kind of ideology. I just don't. And it's not like a boycott. It's just I don't want to give money to people who hate me. It's the same reason I don't buy Papa John's. You know what I mean? Fuck them. Whoa, shit.
Dumbass.
Shit.
What are the most hateful, violent...
Oh, no. God damn it. And I just lost.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. There was no way to get over that. That was bullshit.
Demaster says, what are the most hateful, violent, misanthropic, nihilistic bands, albums you could think of? because all I can think of are, please don't laugh, the first 2 albums from Slipknot.
Oh,
I know,
come on. Manowar, Kings of Metal. The song Pleasure Slave. How about that? Yeah, go check out Pleasure Slave. That is, without question, the most misogynistic song ever written, and it's fantastic. Coven. Blessed Be the Black, I believe. There's a song on that record called Iron Dick.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Long as my arm, 10 times as thick. You'll die at the end of my iron dick.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
We need to remove that, by the way.
Why?
Because it's not.
Well, I mean, we could replace it with keep the change. We need to, yeah. James Mercy says, when are you going to dress Way as Herbert Moon?
Herbert Moon!
I would in a heartbeat.
I'm Herbert Moon.
Robert Longway
All right.
says,
Come on. Come on. Come on.
did you see the blue light in New York the other day? Do you buy the story about it just being a transformer? Possibly related, but how
Yeah,
likely,
maybe like a transformer as in a giant robot fight.
how likely do you think it is that we have been contacted by extraterrestrials already?
What? I don't think it's likely.
I think maybe one fucked up and crashed, maybe. It's possible. It's in the likelihood somewhere. But
Well, when you consider the ranges, when you consider it would take years to get to Mars, like, you know what I mean? You would have to have faster than light travel in order to get here. And
by that time, why the fuck
and
would
no,
you even
but-
bother with
and
us?
no planet in our solar system can support life except us, unless, of course, you thaw out Mars with terraforming or something.
even
So
then,
they would
Mars
have to
only
come.
gets-
They would have to come from a neighboring solar system or something, and that would take fucking years.
And even when you consider Mars, I mean, even if you thawed it out and gave it a proper oxygen atmosphere,
Yeah.
it only gets 1/3 of the sun's light.
Yeah.
I mean, it would still suck to live.
It would suck hard. It would suck
People just don't think
hard.
of it. Yeah. But yeah, aliens, sure, why not? My life. Oh no. Oh no. He donated again. My life is a complex pastiche. Donated 25. Thank you. Hope y'all have a happy new year. Current year. Godspeed.
Godspeed, motherfucker.
Dylan Killen says, you thought the chats were almost over. But it was I, again.
It was me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin.
The Shadow Loaf Nose
What the
says,
hell?
hello, Goyam. Had a good Christmas? I did.
Hack the camera.
One
Hack
thing
the
I was
planet.
wondering, if you had an infinite budget and
Ooh,
any
there it is.
development team,
Yeah.
how would you go about making a Christmas-themed based role-playing game?
I would. You know what I would do? I would do like a traditional JRPG style. I would have Santa be. It'd be like Super Mario RPG style. It'd be you'd play as Santa or one or two elves. Mrs. Claus would be a playable character. The Abominable Snowman would be a character. Rudolph could be your mount. That's what I would do. You know, you'd have like crazy attacks. Santa could shoot fucking presents out of a cannon. Oh, let's see here. 7.
The Shadow Loaf Nose donated again and said, seeing as this game is based in it, thoughts on China?
China. Well, it's based in. Anyways. Thoughts on. Hold on. Let me change this to 3. Change that to 8. And change that to 0. God damn it. So this has to be 3. And this has to be... this could be 0, too. Nice. Shit, I'm kind of...
It's not 8 or 9, so...
And it's not 7. And it's not 6. We haven't tried 5. Fuck.
Are there
2?
duplicates?
2? No. Holy shit! Oh no! Oh, fuck. It's either 6 or 1.
Place your bets.
I know. Yes! Yes! But yeah, my thoughts on China, I mean, it's... God damn, the way we're going, China's going to be more of a democracy in a few years than we are. It's funny, Deus Ex kind of predicted that, too. You go to Hong Kong in that game, where you have the conversation with the obnoxious bartender. Use the surveillance system? Okay, whatever. Where's my apartment?
Daro5.
There it is.
Daro5 donated $50. Thank you very much.
It seems like, I guess, to summarize my thoughts, it seems like at this point China is almost more... China, theoretically a communist country, is actually more committed to the principle of capitalism in a lot of ways than we are, which is baffling. Really, really baffling. And I don't see that trend reversing in the near future. I think that's kind of what Deus Ex predicted. But continue, sorry.
Daro5 donated $50. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you.
Dear
Oh!
CKY versus AFI. I dare you.
Oh. Ugh. Dare me to what? Endure them? I mean, I guess I don't hate early AFI. I guess before Davey Havoc started looking like a hot topic exploded on him. Yeah, I guess I don't hate them. Back when they were just a bargain basement misfits.
Debonair Nerd says, "This is the FBI. We'd love to send you a prize for your recent FBI video. Let us know your name, address, favorite Sabaton album, and Eve's home address." Vlad the Kebab Remover says, "Here's an idea. Why don't you fellas...
Let us know where your weight set is at."
Here's an idea. Why don't you fellas pitch a Charles Bronson game?
Oh, you know, there's already a really good one. There's already a really, really good one.
Hold on, he just concludes. I do it myself, but I died in Death Wish 3.
Right. That's another shirt we need. Charles, there's already a really, really good Death Wish 3 video game for Commodore 64. And I mean, it's really good. It was actually open world, which is interesting. It's like a sandbox game. You can, like, kill bystanders or bad guys. Very, very ahead of its time. A fun little game. We'll have to play it sometime on a stream. But yeah, and I always play Saints Row as Charles Bronson.
David NS84 says, Mars already gets up to 63 Fahrenheit at the equator. Out of the frozen or fiery barren rocks in our solar system, it's pretty mild. In any case, I'm pumped that we're closer to putting boots on Mars than any time in the last 50 years.
So, in other words, get your ass to Mars.
And Markod says, Venus would be habitable in an aerosat. In many ways, it's a better option than Mars.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
And
what about Jupiter? When did Jupiter get taken off the table? Who wouldn't want to live in a giant tornado? In a giant poisonous gas cloud-filled tornado.
With enough pressure to fucking crush a tank to the size of a dime.
Is this him?
Only a ninja can stop a ninja.
Who is it? Is it a friend of mine? I think he's right there.
See, I'm glad I caught Markod's question because it didn't appear in Streamlabs. That's fucked up.
It happens.
Damn. Yeah, guys, just an FYI. If we ever do miss your questions, it's not that I'm missing it. Streamlabs just doesn't show them. I don't know why. Like, if I refresh this thing right now, like, questions from, like, an hour ago would disappear. They just wouldn't be on the list. It's stupid. It should just be a list of questions you'll get. Or of notifications. Why wouldn't they pop up? It's so dumb.
Is that the last question, by the way?
Nope, we just got a new one.
Okay.
Nate Dragland donates $20. Thank you very much. Did you guys hear Sabaton died? Also, what's your favorite George Bush album?
My favorite.
Yeah, I get it.
Not my forte. Is that it?
That was the last one. Paula Du says she has a question about Yakuza, but she didn't say. If we ever miss your donations, guys, just talk in the stream. We'll see you in the chat.
Very well selling real estate in Central.
Oh, good for him.
So, is that it?
Well, yeah, that was the ones on the Streamlabs. Another one just pops up. Debonair Nerd says, "Do you like Sabaton?" Their early work was a little soy for me, but when they released Movie Bob Rocks Anita Dirt Cheap in '87, they came into their own, commercially and creatively.
Really?
Thanks for 2018, guys.
Really now? All right, let me do a once over of the fucking the super chats here just to make sure we didn't.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we read that one. We read that one. I think. Okay. What do you think of Ghost? Yeah, I think we got all these. I'm not seeing any big ones that we missed. Any big, chundering, throbbing, veiny ones right in my... I mean, what? Let's see here.
Calm down. The New Year's coming.
Barbarous Despoiler says, Sekiro and Neo 2! Did we...
Yeah, we got that one.
Okay, good.
We were talking about...
Luxury Resort in Hawaii. Yeah, we totally got all these. Gang! I want to thank you all for joining us here on the... Oh, no.
Dylan Killen donates $2 just to say, so, no Sabaton.
Eve is like, oh, my God. All right, gang. One and all, even the people who asked us about Sabaton 50 million times. For Taryn Gell, I am RazörFist. Go fuck yourself.